And one thing that I really like about your show is you have this bit that you do most episodes where you'll have a handheld camera and you'll go back into the crew room and talk with the crew. I think that's a really cool way to get everyone involved.
Yeah, we just did that in our most recent episode this past Monday. And if you missed it, don't worry. It's on our YouTube channel at WTOP-10 in the playlist called The Break with Scott and Kaylee. Go ahead and watch it. Little shameless plug there. Shameless plug there. I just had to. But yeah, no, it's in a segment called Bradley's Breakdown, and he went through with Alex Brooks, our floor manager, and we interviewed our crew just to find out some of their favorite things. So, what are some of your guys' favorite things? Just the first thing that comes to your head, Logan.
John Cena.
John Cena.
Swimming.
Swimming. Okay. Ice cream for me.
Done.
That's the first thing that came to my head. I know.
Ben and
Jerry's. I think it's a sign.
Full circle.
I think it's a sign. Full circle.
All right, well, we've got some of your favorite segments coming up, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the break.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Welcome back. I'm still Kaylee Richmond.
I'm still Mike Neckers.
I'm still Logan Russo.
All right, we welcome you back to Teleprompter Tango, where this week Kaylee is going to get in on the action as well. This is a reminder that all the stories you're going to hear during this segment are completely 100% made up. So let's get things started. A new Legoland is opening in Death Valley, Nevada, and fans cannot stop melting over it. We'll play on words there. The construction of the new theme park has already resulted in the heat strokes of 97 construction workers and 4,000 fans on the first day. Police say that the roller coaster named Dragon Master Roller Coaster Super Ultimate Extreme also completed melted and resulted in burns on multiple employees. If you've been injured or have visited the park, call your mom.
No! A man named Logan Russo was just found on the rocks behind Johnson Hall, drinking extreme amounts of lake water from Lake Ontario. When questioned about this, Logan said, quote, "I love drinking lake water. It tastes so delicious. I just love the thrill of waiting to see what diseases it might give me," end quote. Russo has once again been socially exiled, and between his love for eating garbage, the strange enjoyment he gets from drinking lake water, I can't even speak, this is shocking. It's no surprise that he is the way that he is.
In a parallel universe, socks held secret meetings plotting their escapes from the dryer. One brave sock named Bob led a rebellion, convincing his fellow socks to roll out in pairs and seek freedom as they made their great escape. They encountered a group of mismatched mittens who offered to join the force. Together, they formed an unstoppable alliance, embarking on wild adventures, leaving humans baffled by their disappearing acts. And thus, the great sock mitten exodus began, leaving laundry rooms in chaos and feet bare.
In a bustling bakery, a donut named Doug dreamed of becoming a world-famous pastry. One day he accidentally rolled into a box of sprinkles emerging as the Sparkle Donut. Customers went wild for his shimmering charm, making him an overnight sensation, but Doug's newfound fame went to his filling, and he started demanding red carpet treatment, causing chaos in the bakery. In the end, Doug learned that true sweetness comes from staying humble, not just from sugary glaze.
The city of Oswego has just elected a dog as the new sheriff. The dog, named Bark Obama, said the following at his inauguration day. Ruff, ruff, woof, woof, grr, grr, ruff. Obama plans to impact the community by requiring that all citizens give him belly rubs whenever they see him, driving these citizens away from committing crimes. When asked what his mission would be as the Oswego sheriff, he said, ruff, ruff, bark, bark. Woof, woof. Oh my, here we go. Another Taylor Swift story. All of those Swifties out there are celebrating Taylor's announcement that she's officially declaring for the NFL draft. Yes, you heard that right. She will play in the NFL against her hubby-bubby baby, Travis Kelce. Ew. You know, I'm really not a fan of all this media coverage that Taylor Swift is getting. I do not seem to understand her fan base. Like, what do they see in her?
I don't know what they see in her either. Well, next up, we'll move over to history news, the segment where I share some news about things that happened around this day in history. Oh, excuse me. On this day in 1939, the Syracuse University Orange faced our hometown Oswego, Zeelman, in a basketball game at the Armory, currently YMCA here in Oswego. In a close 50-41 loss for the Lakers, the team showed promise and was described as showing why Oswego belonged in top-notch intercollegiate competition. One famous player on the Syracuse team, Wilmeth Sadat Singh, who later became a member of the famous Tuskegee Airmen. Sadat Singh died 4 years after this game in a training accident over Lake Huron. 70 years later, in 2009, The Point here at Murano Campus Center experienced an attack of computer viruses, most likely done by students through flash drives. The computers were later cleared of the viruses. In world news, on this day, we'll stay in 2009, where the Oswegonian reported on the death of Natasha Richardson, a famous actress in her own right, as well as the husband of actor Liam Neeson of Star Wars and Taken fame, was killed in a skiing accident in Montreal. She was okay after the initial crash, yet developed a headache and died 2 days later. In 1854, on this day, the Republican Party in the United States was officially formed in Ripon, Wisconsin. This party was preceded by the Whig Party, to which 4 presidents were associated, including my favorite, William Henry Harrison, 4-month term baby, died 1841. Lastly, in connection with the eclipse April 8th, in 2015, a solar eclipse, equinox, and supermoon all occurred on the same day. Pretty cool.
Interesting.
We'll now throw it over to our good friend Caveman Mike, who is looking much more caveman-y this time around. Mike, how's the weather?
Little white balls fall from the sky. Big whoosh, whoosh, whoosh of air in Oswego. 32 degrees and cold. Not getting warm, stay cold for a long, long time. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Famous singer went on vacation with Boothang. She might be crazy. Lots of ex-boyfriends. On vacation, the beach, with Travis Kelce.
Taylor Swift.
Yes. One more. 19 years ago,
History news.
snowy blizzard. Baby was born. Baby name? Go, guess.
Oh, it's you.
Yes, it's me,
Well, you're from-
Caveman Mike.
But you're a caveman. How are you born 19 years ago?
Birthday Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. When come back, 2 more segments. Don't go anywhere. Commercial. Caveman Mike, out.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that.
Look at the bling. Look at the, do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10
out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Welcome back once again. Our next segment will be fan mail, and we've got a couple of submissions from our lovely viewers.
Our first piece of fan mail comes from one fan named Jack Baker. And Jack Baker wrote to us, "Hi everybody, my name's Jack. I was just wondering if you had heard the rumors that Xbox is coming to an end soon. Do you think this is true? And if so, what are your thoughts?"
As an Xbox fanboy, I've heard this news. It all stems from the fact that a lot of the Xbox exclusive IPs are being sold out to PlayStation and Nintendo for games. So, in the next 5 years, we have, Halo on Nintendo Switch 2 or PlayStation 6. I think it's sad. As I grew up with Xbox, got my Xbox 360 Skylanders edition when I was like 8, so kind of sad.
Yeah, absolutely. Kaylee, how about you?
Well, it's shocking to hear this news. I'm not an Xbox user myself, but it's a pretty big name in the gaming industry, so I'm curious to see what happens next.
Okay. And what about our next one, Logan?
All right, our next piece of fan mail.
Here's those questions for you.
Thank you. Is from WTOP's own Emily Mike.
Oh.
All right. She said, "I've got some questions for you guys to answer on Unplugged. If you enjoy wasting time, is your time really wasted?"
No.
That's a tough one. I don't think so.
I don't think so
at all.
I don't think so. If you ate yourself, would you disappear or become twice as big?
Oh. That's a tough one.
I'd disappear.
Disappear
I'm
probably.
skinny.
I feel like there'd be a point where you would stop eating yourself and just
you just
not be able to anymore.
Yeah, not be anything.
Yep.
You take the bottom lip over the top and swallow it.
And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to break the rules a little bit. Emily Mike is actually here in studio with us. If Emily would like to read the last question to us.
Here she is.
Here we go. Hi, Emily.
Hi,
welcome
guys.
to the show.
I am not camera ready at all.
It's okay.
Hi, Mike. And
Get over here.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is also a really good one.
Okay.
Why are they called buildings if they're already built?
Oh.
Never thought about it like that.
Yeah, I haven't either. I think because they have to be built. That's why they're called buildings.
Okay. All right.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Emily.
We'll waste no time now. We're going to go right on into music news, our last segment of the night. Without further ado,
let's do it.
This one's a sad little ditty about the cherry blossoms in Washington, D.C. The beautiful cherry blossoms bloom for a final time, unfortunately. The basin's flooded, the seawalls need to be rebuilt. It's just a shame that the cherry blossoms have to go and wilt. Cherry blossoms are sinking at high tide. Screwed that one up a little bit.
Yeah.
The water's moving inland, and the trees are starting to die. The land they're on is sinking, and the water starts to rise. The seawall's 6 feet under, and the trees memories must say goodbye. Logan?
Well, folks, we've got a well-known restaurant in Maryland. And guess what? You may not know this, but they're trying something new.
Well, what is that, Logan?
The food chain known as Chick-fil-A had a new idea. They want to get more customers eating all their meals. They went with something new that everybody loves. A Chick-fil-A pizza might just be the one. Good stop.
Really?
They got your normal flavors like pepperoni and cheese. When you see a pizza pie, your taste buds say, yes please. They've also got pizza with Chick-fil-A nuggets and sauce. This sounds pretty delicious. I gotta try that stuff.
Interesting.
Kaylee Richmond, take us home.
Well, if you insist, Mike. Gonna come on.
Whenever you're ready.
1, 2, 3. Dorothy Fidelli of Goshen, Ohio, finally had a wedding at 77 years old. She was sick and tired of being alone, so she married herself in her retirement home. Dorothy Fidelli has had an amazing life, and now she is married and she is now her own wife. Her friends and family were all there by her side. What a beautiful story. It just makes me want to cry. Congratulations, Dorothy. You are truly an inspiration to all. I hope I can be like you someday, girl.
Wow, guys.
Wow.
You might have topped Sammy Sozio there.
Really?
Okay. Well, folks, we don't have any time to banter, and that's all we've got time for, so we're going to close things out with one more song. Kaylee,
right.
We taught it to you, right?
Yes.
Yes,
All right, let's
all
do
right,
it then.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
It's time to end the show. It's time to end the show. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Who's our next guest? Tune in to see.
But now
Time to end the show. Time to end the show.
thank you so much. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, New York's major mall faces financial turmoil.
And a SUNY Oswego student earns a prestigious recognition to a national organization.
Plus, a major upstate hospital systems outage. Who and what were affected?
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Sana Zakiri.
And I'm Rob Finger.
Syracuse's Destiny Mall has defaulted on its $300 million mortgage. New York's largest mall and one of upstate New York's biggest attractions continues to face financial challenges. The mall's owner, Pyramid Companies, was unable to get an extension of the original loan maturity date last year. The loan's lender moved to make all outstanding principals and unpaid interest immediately due.
The inability of Pyramid Companies to make payments means that lenders could foreclose on the mall at any time, a move that the lenders made against the two other Pyramid Companies malls last year. While Pyramid is requesting an extension of the deadline in exchange for an additional fee, but the case's independent auditor says there is no guarantee the extension will be granted. Memorials and calls for change continue in light of the death of a Central Square middle school student who was killed in a car crash outside her middle school last week. Monday's Board of Education meeting started with a moment of silence in memory of 12-year-old Honoree Mankin. Multiple residents spoke at the meeting addressing about how dangerous the fatal intersection is and calling for a stoplight to be put there.
Alusala Fawahinmi, a student Oswego Master of Business Administration major from Nigeria, is just one of 10 students to join a prestigious national leadership program. He earned an invitation from the Institute of Real Estate Management, or IREM, for its 2025 Student Leadership Program, an opportunity for exceptional business students to learn and connect. In addition to being active in business-related activities, Fawahimi also serves as Director of Design for the inaugural TEDx SUNY Oswego this Friday.
On Sunday evening, Penfield Library announced the winners of their University Impact Collections grant on the university's website. These grants, which are reserved for SUNY Oswego faculty and staff, allow for recipients to select up to $500 of physical materials to add to the library's collection. Materials purchased with these grants must support professional development, scholarly activity, curriculum needs, or student success. The larger the impact grant has on supporting Oswego's initiatives, the higher priority it has to be funded.
A man who allegedly stole $11,000 in coins and 14 bottles of liquor from a Fulton home has been arrested. 37-year-old contractor Sean Sharp of Central Square was arrested by New York State Police after a March 25th incident where a homeowner reported his large water jugs carrying many coins missing. Sharp was already in jail on an unrelated charge and is now facing a felony charge in grand larceny. Even though it's April, we've got some light snow and strong winds throughout the day.
Well, that's Central New York for you. It just goes to show that anything is possible in Oswego in terms of weather. Let's go to Storm Team 10 Chief Meteorologist David Rienzo with more.
That's right, guys. Here in Oswego, we were treated to some winter weather, which is a little strange to think about in April, but it is more than likely to happen. There was some whipping winds, that snow was falling, and in fact, some places did see some accumulation. Out in Copenhagen, they received almost half a foot of snow, and Syracuse around 4 inches. And here in Oswego, we received an inch or so. And that finally puts us over 100 inches for the season since October 1st, which is still below the seasonal average at 138. In fact, the last time that received 100 inches was way back in 2019 when we found 131.9 inches, almost 11 feet of snow for the season. And everywhere else way below seasonable average. In fact, 2024 was the least snowiest winter of all time. I'll have more on how long this winter weather will stick around in my full forecast, but now back to the desk.
Thanks, David. Upstate Medical University hospital systems are resuming back to their normal operations after a network outage forced the cancellation of appointments and visitations on Tuesday afternoon. When the outage happened, Upstate's emergency department stopped taking additional patients and ambulances were being directed to an alternative hospital until late afternoon. In a statement, Upstate said it was canceling all outpatient appointments at the hospitals and ambulatory locations. The Upstate hospital systems are now set to be back online and working.
Oswego's 6th Pride Festival is looking to procure its next venue and has requested use of Brightbeck Park. The Oswego Pride Committee and its president, Gary Smith, believe that they've outgrown previous locations and are hoping to use the park for their event coming up in September. Smith and his committee have already gone down to the park to pre-plan their event and look forward to not being as spatially restricted as they were in years past.
Still ahead tonight, how the tariffs may affect the fruit and vegetables you buy.
Plus, the Supreme Court makes an important decision on New York's gun laws. Don't go away. We'll be back after this.
In the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Hippie, I
had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris. That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts. It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No. Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to...
Welcome back to WTOP-10 Nightly News. I'm Chief Meteorologist David Rienzo. Right now, outside in Oswego, it is pretty cold with a temperature of 27 degrees and that wind chill of 15 degrees thanks to this wind that's coming out of the west at 16 miles per hour. Today was pretty windy and pretty cold, and that is going to stick around for tonight with a low of 27, and most of the area is very cold. Out in Harrisburg, 11 degrees. Everywhere is very below freezing, so you may see that snow that we saw tomorrow morning on the ground. We also see a little bit of flurries. Most places received a few inches, at least out in Copenhagen. They got almost half a foot. In Syracuse, almost 4 inches of snow. And this snow is not going to go too far, at least. We'll see a couple mixed flurries tonight, and then by tomorrow morning, you'll still see those scattered flurries. But as Wednesday gets going, those cold temperatures will stay around, but those snow will finally see some relief from that. Now, temperatures will stay pretty cool for Wednesday, and as Wednesday ends, clouds will start to roll in overnight Thursday ahead of this low-pressure system. You can see out towards the west by the time you wake up. That will start to roll in on Thursday, finally arriving before noon on Thursday, bringing widespread showers, mixed precipitation, some snow out in the higher terrain, out in the Tug Hills, but for most places, should just see some rain. That'll clear out, leaving a little bit of dry period, but then a second wave of showers by Thursday night. So for your next 12 hours, that wind will subside. It was very windy today, but thankfully tonight will feel a little calmer into tomorrow on Wednesday. Tonight, that cold temperatures will stick around, some flurries here and there, but the wind will subside into tomorrow. But we'll still see some AM flurries, but then it will dry out, staying cold though with a high of 36 tomorrow and that wind out of the west. For your 7-day forecast, watch out for this weekend. If you have any plans, we're seeing some rain move in on Thursday and then another showers moving in Friday, bringing some more widespread showers on Saturday. Sunday, it'll dry out in the early morning, and that will leave us dry and warm. Look at those temperatures start to slowly rise into the 50s by the beginning of your work week next week. That's all for my full forecast. Now back to the desk.
Thank you, David. The United States Supreme Court declined to hear a challenge to New York State's ban on guns in, quote, sensitive locations. While no explanation was given by the Supreme Court, Governor Kathy Hochul praised the decision, saying that New York's strong gun safety laws save lives. The current gun law replaced the state's old gun rules, which was struck down by the Supreme Court in 2022.
The New York State Department of Health has issued a travel advisory due to the rising number of measles cases in the United States. Locations in the advisory include Canada, Romania, and 9 Asian countries, along with domestic locations facing outbreaks such as Texas and New Mexico. 483 measles cases have been reported in 20 states during the current American outbreak, and officials urge residents to get the MMR vaccine.
The tariffs imposed by President Trump are already hitting the consumers and businesses, including farmers across the country.
As Tara Campbell reports, some farmers are preparing themselves for possible rising prices.
Uncertainty looms Sunday at this San Francisco farmers market as local farmers brace for the impacts of President Trump's tariffs.
Since the tariffs have just gone into effect, I guess a lot of the detrimental impacts of it haven't really been felt yet. But we do expect a lot of bad effects that are going to happen to our farmers when it comes down to it.
Yeah, this is the good stuff here. All the flavored almonds. We have like 6 different types of artisan almond butters.
Nick Cipaneri is a third-generation farmer exporting almonds across the globe.
They go everywhere, China, Europe.
But he's worried those sales could soon be slowed by a trade war. China's already upped tariffs on almonds in response to Trump's tariffs.
It's a supply and demand thing. So we'll basically have more supply because we can't export. They'll stop purchasing as many almonds. So really supply and demand. The idea is to try to sell all the almonds domestically.
For many of these farmers, there's also growing concern over the potential rising cost of everything from fertilizer to equipment. And those costs are likely going to get passed on to the consumer.
It's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. So I guess we're just trying to get it in before the tariff really hits us hard. I know once it gets up there, I'm not going to be able to afford it.
In the meantime, the call is out to support these farmers.
I think get educated and connect to your local farmers. I think support farmers market, come every day. I think it's a part of a community that we need more people.
I just hope everybody appreciates the work that these guys do, bringing food to the communities and do everything they can to support them.
The end of these tariffs does not seem to be imminent, as Trump has stood by his tariffs despite stocks crashing.
The S&P 500 dropped another 79 points just today.
Flooding has taken over parts of the South and Midwest after a barrage of storms over the past week. Frankfort, the capital of Kentucky, is just one of many towns and cities underwater. Tennessee, Missouri, Arkansas, and Georgia are among other states reeling from the week of storms that included heavy rainfall and even spawned tornadoes. 24 deaths are being related to the severe weather across the Midwest.
At least 66 people are dead after a roof collapse at a nightclub in the Dominican Republic, including 2 former MLB players and the governor of Monte Cristi, Nelson Martinez. The 2 former MLB players, Octavio Dotel and Tony Blanco, were in the crowd of a concert by singer Ruby Perez. The current condition of Ruby Perez is unknown at this time due to conflicting reports.
When WTOP-10 Nightly News continues, find out which mineral in drinking water is linked to lower IQ in children.
And what tool are hiring managers using to review applicants' resumes? All that and more right after this.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
If you like action, romance,
if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surfaces this.
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn.
No!
Tune in to new episodes of
Oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Welcome back to the Nightly News right here on WTOP-10.
In consumer news, nearly half of the hiring managers are reporting using AI to sort through resumes and applicants before reaching a human recruiter, and that could be good news for job seekers. That's according to data from JobsKeeper resource site Resume Genius. An HR advisory firm says new AI tools can understand the contents of a resume, which means they can help sort candidates even if their resumes don't mention certain keywords.
Congestion pricing in New York City will remain in effect, at least for now. The controversial tolling program charges a $9 toll to enter Manhattan's main business district during peak traffic hours. The program was designed to raise millions of dollars for upgrades to infrastructure. State transit officials have sued the federal government over its effort to stop the toll. The congestion pricing will stay in effect until at least late July to give the judge more time to consider the motions of the case.
The Department of Health and Human Services says it's convening a task force to study and make new recommendations on fluoride. The new review is centered around a report that the National Toxicology Program released, concluding that higher levels of fluoride are linked to lower IQ in children. However, another story from the Cochrane collaboration found adding the material to tap water leads to slightly fewer cavities in children's baby teeth. When people younger than age 50 find out they have colorectal cancer, it's often after the disease has progressed to an advanced stage.
But there are several tests that can detect and even prevent this cancer, and some of them can be done at home. Mandy Gaither spoke with a gastroenterologist to find out which colon cancer test is the right one for you.
Overall, in the U.S., colorectal cancer cases have declined the past several decades. And while it's still more common for older adults to have the disease, the number of people younger than age 50 being diagnosed continues to rise.
Proportion of colorectal cancer in young adults less than age 50 has actually doubled.
Dr. Joel Sameter with Mayo Clinic says several tests can detect and potentially prevent colorectal cancer. Most major health organizations now recommend those at average risk of developing the disease to start screening at age 45.
The gold standard here is really colonoscopy, where we take a flexible tube which has a camera on it. It's inserted into your colon.
Since a colonoscopy is more invasive, Sameter says there are 3 others to consider. First, a stool-based test. It can be done at home. The sample is collected and mailed in. But he says this test is expensive, and if it detects something off, you'll still need to undergo a colonoscopy. Next, a CT colonography. He says it uses x-rays to reconstruct 3D images of the colon. It's less invasive than a colonoscopy and doesn't require sedation, but a bowel preparation will still be needed. Finally, a blood test. It looks for small fragments of tumor DNA when colorectal cancer is present, but he says it's less accurate than other screenings.
The one that the patient elects and actually completes, that's the best test for them.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Based on individual risk factors, a doctor will ultimately decide which test is right for you.
People with an increased risk of developing colorectal cancer include people that have a family history with the disease or anyone with an inflammatory bowel disease.
Coming up next is Michelle Smith with sports.
Michelle, can you give us a quick preview?
Of the month and the latest in pro sports right after this break.
Would you like to try snacks from faraway lands? Or snacks with bizarre flavors? How about snacks in new ways? Or snacks you've never tried before? You don't have to go far to find these snacks. They can all be found here at Snacks on West 1st Street.
Yeah, we're walking around campus, and what do we see? All these clubs are looking.
They're looking for me.
There's hockey.
There's improv.
So much to see. So let's go try them out and see how they be. Come on and please watch.
Our embarrassment's free.
Tune in to Amateurs on WTOP.
Happy Friday, Lakers, and another beautiful day here in Oswego, New York. I'm DJ Don Perone, and I'm happy that you're starting your weekend off right listening to WNYO 88.9 FM, the Laker Radio Network.
I said, darling, can you see? There's no room for us. There's no room. Now our lives are changing. Promise
Welcome back. I'm Michelle Smith, and this is Sports. National Student Athlete Day just passed, so what better time than now to highlight Oswego's Athletes of the Month. Lillian Haggerty of the softball team took the title for the women. Her season highs include 3 hits against Mount St. Vincent and 5 putouts against St. Joseph's. She has 21 hits and 54 at-bats this season. Corey O'Connor of the lacrosse team has the title for the men. He has a season high of 6 goals against New Paltz and a total of 29 points this season. Congratulations to Lillian and Corey. Sticking with Oswego, the Lakers baseball team is facing off against RIT tomorrow afternoon at Laker Baseball Field. These teams have a history going back to 1995, but they haven't actually faced off against each other since 2016. Oswego took down RIT in their last matchup 12-6 at home. In their 15-game history, Oswego is 13-2. The Lakers are 13-8 overall this season, headed into tomorrow's non-conference game. Pivoting over to the pros, the Denver Nuggets made a shocking move ahead of the NBA playoffs with just 11 days until the start of the postseason. The Nuggets fired coach Michael Malone and GM Calvin Booth. Malone's top assistant David Edelman will assume the position of interim coach for the rest of the season. The Western Conference 4th-place team have 3 regular season games left, and according to the team owner, still have every intention of taking the championship. On the ice with the NHL, Ovechkin's great chase is over, and focus can return to the upcoming Stanley Cup playoffs. 10 teams have already clinched a playoff spot, and 8 have been eliminated from contention, with 9 days until the end of the regular season and 6 bracket spots left to fill. Every point matters. In a series of 10 games being played tonight, there is opportunities for the Devils, Senators, and Stars to clinch, according to a specific set of scenarios. The Stanley Cup playoffs start on April 19th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. just signed the 3rd highest contract in MLB history with his 14-year extension. The contract is a non-deferral extension, meaning the $500 million that has been promised by Toronto will be paid out in full over the course of the contract without any of the payment being pushed off. The only contracts of this size are Shohei Ohtani in LA with $750 million over 10 years and Juan Soto's $765 million over 15 years. The New York Yankees were reunited with former Yankees Gleyber Torres and Tommy Kahnle this week in their first matchups of the season against the Detroit Tigers. In today's chilly afternoon game, the Bronx Bombers fell 5-0 in Detroit. The Tigers were up 1-0 bottom of the 4th when Spencer Torkelson hit a solo home run to bring them up 2 on a hit over the head of New York center fielder Trent Grisham. The run was well received by the small afternoon crowd in Detroit. Zach McKinstry followed up with yet another home run in the same inning. He hit deep into right field and into the crowd, then trotted the bases to head home and celebrate his first home run of the season. On the next at-bat, another home run from Dylan Dingler on a high drive to left field over Dominguez and once again into the crowd of fans. With a score of 4-0, the Tigers had 3 home runs back-to-back in one inning. An insane upgrade for the team, who was faltering a little bit at the beginning of the season. Carlos Carcosa of the New York Yankees gave up 3 home runs on 4 batters in the bottom of the 4th. Kerry Carpenter hit another home run for the Tigers in the bottom of the 5th with a high fly ball to right, soaring over Aaron Judge, which would end the scoring in the matchup. The Tigers shutout is their second win over the Yankees in the last 2 days. The Yankees head into tomorrow's game against Detroit 6-3 and 3rd place in the AL East. The Tigers are 7-4 and 1st in the AL Central, hoping to sweep the Yankees in this early series. The team's next stretch of face-offs against each other is in September during the final stretch of the postseason. The Yankees still have key players like Giancarlo Stanton and Garrett Cole out for the rest of the season with injuries unless there's any change in their recovery. That's all for sports. Stick around for ice cream and more after this short break. Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
It's free cone day at Ben & Jerry's. You can go to any Ben & Jerry's scoop shop for a free ice cream cone today only.
The Vermont-based company has been holding the annual giveaway since 1979.
Ben & Jerry's says it's a way to say thank you to their fans. So what are your guys' favorite ice cream flavors? What would you guys be getting here?
I'm a big fan of the Tonight Dough.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay.
That is what I was going to say,
Great
David.
minds. Great
Tonight
minds.
Dough all the way. Keep a pint in my freezer.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, I don't know. I like cotton candy.
That's a good one.
The thing is, like, I'm not much of a fan of Ben & Jerry's. I pick Perry's ice cream over that, and I love their Panda Paws. I'm an upstate New Yorker. I love Perry's.
Let me ask you a question,
we have
Rob.
that
Oh
here.
boy.
Does Perry's give you a free cone once every year since 1979?
Okay, fair enough.
On
Fair
April
enough.
8th, every April 8th?
I was about to say.
I don't think so.
Fair enough.
All right, is there anything else on weather?
Well, we'll still stick around with those cold temperatures for at least the next few days. And we're also seeing some rain on Thursday. And this weekend is also seeing like a lot of showers. But by next week, temperatures do start to rise into the 50s.
Anything else in sports? Something?
I just got to say, keep your eye on those standings for the NHL. I see the Senators or the Habs taking it tonight, so keep an eye.
All right, thanks for watching. Have a great night, everyone.
Be sure to stay tuned for the Kinda Late Show.
What's going on?
Dude, we're going at like 11:30.
No, it's 10:30.
What?
Chris, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder. Hey, man.
Whoa. Did you know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow! Get a close-up of that one, Matthew.
Yeah, look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Welcome back to Entertainment Breach, the only show that keeps catching strays. I'm Austin.
I'm Chris.
And we have a special, very special guest today, Mr. Charlie Harkins.
That I am.
Introduce yourself. And,
Hello. I'm Chuck.
You're Chuck.
Yep.
You've been going by Chuck now.
Yeah. Chuck's the new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about it.
Chuck now?
Yeah.
You can call me whatever you want.
Just don't call you late dinner.
Exactly.
Mine? Okay.
I had to. I've had to explain that joke to like 3 other people because they do not get it.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
I have no idea. But anyway, we have a very special day planned with our friend Charlie here. But first, talk about your 4 years here at Oswego. You can be as quick as possible. You can be as slow as possible.
Give me the deets.
I'll give you the deets. I'll give you the deets.
In full detail.
In full detail? So I got here freshman year.
Well, how about when you were born?
When I was born a long
the whole
time
life
ago.
story.
Yep, about 21-ish years ago.
Taking notes.
Yeah, please.
I'll
This is
take
going to be on a quiz.
This is going to be on a quiz.
I'll take notes over here. Hold on. Wait.
So about 21 years ago, I was born. Nobody can see that.
Here, can we get a zoom up over here? We're gonna.
Okay.
I got here and we were still wearing masks because it was still COVID. Yeah.
COVID.
I remember which class I was in. What is this?
What's that?
21, and then. Wait. Oh wait. Here we go. 21
there
years
we go.
old.
There we go.
Wearing masks.
Wearing masks. Yep.
I remember the class that I was in when we got the email saying that we don't have to wear masks anymore.
Ooh, what class?
I was in history of the U.S. up until, no, it was like past 1826 or something, after the Civil War. Whatever year that
after the
was.
Civil War.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was with.
I think I'm gonna try to take that class maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it with Murphy?
Yeah. Where did our logo go?
That's.
Hey.
That's not your logo?
Not our logo.
Hey,
RFK
Robert.
Jr.'s not your
Wait.
Robert. Bobby.
Bobby.
How we doing,
Bobby. All right.
How we doing? All right.
I love how you faded. All right. Take him out. Take him out.
Take him out of there.
Get out of here.
Bye-bye. All right. Tell us more.
The interview show. You want to know how the interview
Let's
show
talk about
started?
the interview show.
The interview show. So it started my sophomore year. I was in a class with Matt J. Bly and Jared Wakefield, and we didn't know each other at the time. We just happened to be in the same class. And one day, all three of us were outside of class, I think afterwards, just talking about how we want to do a show on either WTOP or WNYO. And Jared Wakefield was on WNYO for a while. And our first few episodes of the what was it called? The interview show.
You don't remember?
Show name?
It was a long time ago.
We just did a parody of the commercial.
I don't remember that.
I was having a good time.
Yeah.
But it was.
Whoa!
It was a lot of fun.
Whoa.
It was just a
Careful.
radio show. My family members would call in all the time, and then one day somebody canceled their show here at WTOP, and somebody asked like, "Hey, does anyone just want to like do a show for half an hour? You have like 10 minutes to prepare." And Jared called me and said, "Let's do this right now." I'm like, "Okay, let's go."
Really?
And then
That's
our
how it started?
first episode on WTOP was because of that. Yeah. And then we started. We had a few semesters after that. Jared graduated, then we had Patsy.
Can I get that book up there?
Oh, yeah. Get that book that's on that ledge. Yeah.
That book.
That book.
Then he graduated.
And then we had Patsy.
Come on,
so
Blake. Blake, come on.
It was
Floor manager Blake.
I guess it was
You wanna
supposed to be
give a
like
little wave?
a secret.
Here. Hello.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a secret, maybe.
Yeah, nobody told me it was supposed to be a secret. Wow.
Very quotable.
Can I see that?
I know. Read out loud.
How to actually be funny.
How much time we got here, Chris?
By the Race Boy, the Long Island Python, and Matt J. Bly.
All right.
And so.
Let's start.
Huh?
Principles of web design.
What is this?
Well,
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
Enough of your life story here, Chuck. Let's throw it a break sometime soon, because I want more time for D-Block. D-Block seems to like it's gonna be a lot more fun. All right, thank you, and we'll see you soon.
Would you like to try snacks from faraway lands? Or snacks with bizarre flavors? How about snacks in new ways? Or snacks you've never tried before? You don't have to go far to find these snacks. They can all be found here at Snacks on West First Street.
Yeah, we're walking around campus, and what do we see? All these clubs are looking.
They looking for me.
There's hockey.
There's improv.
So much to see. So let's go try them out and see how they be. Come on and please watch.
Our embarrassments free.
Tune in to Amateurs on WTOP.
Happy Friday, Lakers, and another beautiful day here in Oswego, New York. I'm DJ Don Perone, and I'm happy that you're starting your weekend off right, listening to WNYO 88.9 FM, the Laker Radio Network.
I said, darling, can you see? There's no room for us. There's no room. Never lies are tainted. Promises keep slipping. And I've always knew it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Now our
it's a little hard, but.
I know. Only the best.
Well, I mean, welcome back. The only show that really wants to learn how to be funny. You know, I'm trying right now.
Wasn't your line? Your line was the only show that can't take it anymore.
Yeah, no,
He's going off script.
I love going off script.
Chris is quizzical.
He is. He's looking very.
I'm knowledgeable as well.
Yeah.
You got the laptop and the book.
Oh.
Wait.
Double trouble over here.
The navigational interface and situation awareness. Because most
He's gonna keep
websites
reading
are
to
first
that.
and foremost
Let's throw
information
to
environments.
Talk of the
rather than
Town,
environments
shall
for
we?
online computers.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
Let's go to Talk of the Town.
Talk of the Town. Talk of the Town. Go to Talk of the Town. Go to Talk of the Town.
Go talk. Let's
Go
go talk.
Go talk to the
Actually,
town.
we didn't move.
Town. We're having people spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Let's have people spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Let's get right into it. Woo! All right, you can stop recording now. Oh, wait, it's me. What's 9 times 5?
45.
Spin the wheel. Hey, Joey, would you want to hold the... What do you want to add to the wheel?
Charlie's phone number.
Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Give me a minute.
Cool. Might have to blur the wheel the entire time. Let's see what you like here. Come here.
All right, spin it.
Spin it. Oh, what do you want to add to the wheel in this year?
We're going to test people's push-up skills.
Oh.
10
push.
I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that.
No, they're doing it. Are we the ones doing 10 push-ups?
You know what? Yeah. I'll do 10. Yeah,
I could do 10 right now.
They're weak.
Who are we here with?
Hi, I'm Mike. How's it going?
Hi, I'm Charlie. So spin the wheel. Spin the wheel.
I like spinning things.
10 push-ups.
10 push-ups. You got to do 10 push-ups. 1, 10. Wow, you did 10. Who are we here with?
Piper.
And spin the wheel. Okay. What'd you land on? Oh, so you get to add something to the wheel.
It says watch an Oh Boy episode.
Watch an Oh Boy episode. Oh, that's a big punishment right there. What's your name?
Delilah Keys.
All right. And spin the wheel. And, you get to add something to the wheel. One fun pose. All right. What's your name?
Emily Mike.
And what are you going to do next?
Spin the wheel.
Yes, you are. Now spin the wheel. Nope.
You get Charlie's phone number?
You get my phone number. There it is. Wow. Then you lose. Do you want to add something to the wheel? Wax chart. We don't have any wax strips. We can't do that. And what's your name?
Oh, my name is Jonathan.
Jonathan. All right. Spin the wheel, Jonathan.
You're next.
What do we think we're going to land on?
I have no idea.
Okay. 10 push-ups. Austin Claus, you got to do 10 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hunter, what's your name? Hunter. Spin the wheel, Hunter. Hunter, how's your day been?
Oh, it's been fantastic. The sun came out.
The sun did come out. And isn't it a beautiful day? What did you land on? 10 push-ups. Do 10 push-ups. What's your name?
Katie.
Katie, and spin the wheel, Katie. Strong spin. What do we think we're going to land?
I don't know. I hope it's your phone number.
Wax Charlie.
Yeah, we're getting rid of that.
Yeah, we're going to get rid of that one. What are you going to add to the wheel?
30 burpees.
30 burpees. Okay. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Emma Newman.
Oh, nice to meet you. And spin the wheel. One fun pose. Strike a pose for the camera. Yeah, all right. What is your name?
My name is Adam.
Adam, spin the wheel, Adam. Oh, you get to slap me. How do you feel about it?
I'm a little nervous. I don't want to do too much.
Ah, no, you're fine. I got a strong face. Don't you worry. All right, slap me.
I can't watch this. I'm gonna watch anyway. Ooh. Thank you.
And what's your name? I'm Jesse.
Yeah.
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. There you go. You like to get into frame? I'm sorry.
Oh, what is this?
Bro, 10 push-ups. Go do 10 push-ups.
What?
You like that little ending there?
I didn't expect it. I was so enthralled.
You were turning off the camera. I'm surprised we didn't get the little boop in there, but
Yeah.
it's fun times.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Me and
You want to know what the fun part was about that though?
What?
Editing all of that in the last.
Yeah, we had like what, an hour to edit that?
I gave myself an hour to edit that. I forgot the music underneath.
Yeah,
there's
I
so
gave
much.
you,
there is so much that I forgot here.
I gave
Come here.
you-
There's so much I forgot. I feel so terrible.
I filmed that on Thursday.
You didn't give me the footage until yesterday.
I tried to give you it, and you said no.
No.
You
I
said,
did. Hold on.
I'll
hold
take
on.
it later.
This is
I'll-
lies.
I'll take it.
I did get that. I did try and get that footage there, and you didn't give it to me.
Look at me. Chat, look at me.
Chat.
Did you say chat?
Chat,
What are you
I don't know
doing?
what he's talking about. What do we, I have no idea what he's talking about.
No. Hold on.
Oh, he's coming over? Okay, he has a wireless.
Chat
Look at
ban
me
this
right
guy.
Chat,
Yeah, go to that.
chat,
You
ban this
think-
guy.
No, get out of here.
Chat,
You think
back to
that
me.
I get
Brian,
my footage
Brian,
like
Brian.
a day before.
Brian.
No,
Get away from
no,
me.
I'm right here. Come back here. Come back here.
Oh.
No, not here. Here. Over here. I get the footage
Doesn't-
at 10 o'clock at night the night before. I stay up through
I
the
told
night
you I
to
had
try
it.
and get the
I
footage
told
edited.
you I had
I'm
it.
tired. I'm tired.
Your breath
I
smells.
stayed up till 4:30 in the
Yeah,
morning.
this morning.
I was up
and
till
it's now
4:30.
7:40.
Oh, wow, look at
Wow, look
this.
That's an awesome
That's new.
box.
I don't
Yeah.
think we've ever done this before.
Wow.
I feel like stick to sports.
Can we please get him off? Get this man off.
Robert, why are you here?
Bobby! Oh, there he goes. He comes and goes. He comes and goes. I guess we're going to go to break now.
Go to break.
All right. I'll do it right now.
Go to break.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Get off of me. Get off of me.
Hi, what's going on? Oh, wow. We're like...
We're going to do some motivational, you're going to do a motivational presentation. Motivate us.
I will. I will motivate you as best I can.
Thank you.
Zoom in a little
Yeah,
bit. Zoom in a little bit.
Zoom in a little.
Zoom in a little bit.
Let's not break the
Come
third
close.
wall here.
Come close. Come close. Thank you.
There we go.
Yeah, that's
Motivate
perfect.
us.
I'll motivate you. I'll motivate you.
The stuff is going to be behind us.
Yeah.
And you're going to present.
Well, let's see it. Let's go to the first one. Come on. When I was in Australia, so I was down on my luck. And what did I do? What did I do? I went to the supermarket and I bought some chicken. I bought some raw chicken. I bought a piece of bread. Wow. And I bought some cheese and sauce. And you know what I did that night?
What did you do? Pizza bagels?
Yes. Well, I would call them chicken cutlets, but they're not. It's.
Why are you looking over here?
I mean, because that TV's not on.
That TV's not on. I'm not going to turn that TV on. I'm looking at you guys and at the thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's very intuitive.
Yeah, I know.
He's very intuitive.
It was so delicious. This was like 2 days before my birthday. How did you like go through my Instagram to get
Yes,
these?
Evan Shomes went through.
This is awesome. This is awesome. Well, it was so delicious. The chicken was actually real juicy. Let's move on to the next one. Oh.
What are you doing in there?
What?
Did I made that image, didn't I? I don't.
What's happening?
How do you not remember if you made an image? This is your presentation.
You know, I made this like a long time ago. I don't remember everything I make in a presentation. Do you remember everything you made in a presentation? Exactly.
I remember every detail of every show I've ever made.
Don't even answer that.
You don't.
When did I post this somewhere? What did I post this to?
probably did.
I don't even know what I posted this to.
What are you doing in there, Charlie?
It must have been Twitter.
The Twitter?
I was being evil. I was being dubious back there.
You're just in the dark. You like the dark.
You're using
the
two
little
many
night
complex
crawler.
words that I do not understand, Charlie Harkins.
Dubious?
Dubious.
I'm a little devil.
Are you a little night crawler?
Yes,
A
yes.
Nightcrawler?
Nightcrawler.
Oh, wow.
Hey!
Oh, hey! I don't think we can show that.
No, we can't. Let's
We
get
can
that
show
off.
that. We can show
I
it.
don't
We've
care.
shown it before.
Oh, yeah,
we
we
showed
have.
the whole
this was
video.
on TOP.
Yeah, this was on
This is on
WTOP.
TOP, my friend.
This was in.
And this is actually Emily Mike's show.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
this
This
wasn't Emily
was.
Mike's show.
Emily Mike was on this show.
No, she was on the show. It wasn't her show.
Well,
Hi, Emily
she
Mike.
said the yes.
Emily Mike.
She said the yes.
She
didn't
said yes.
She did
Yeah.
say the yes.
Look at my beautiful neck.
Dude,
I was
look
like.
at and look at the muscles on that neck there. Oh my god.
Yeah, the neck
Come on.
muscle.
There's
There's no muscles anywhere else.
Who's a
but
good boy?
I do
Okay.
work out my
Like
neck.
that.
I work out my neck and I work it out hard.
Good.
What is this? What transition was that? Who is that?
Are those baseball
Is that?
cards?
Oh, is that supposed to be me? Oh,
Charlie,
he
what are you doing
looks
with
like
baseball
me. He
cards?
looks like me.
Dude,
You
I
never
think
collect
he's
baseball
selling-
cards when you were
No,
young?
he's selling them. That's Chet's new job.
Is that Shirley?
No, that's Shetler's new job. That's his new job, dude.
He's selling baseball
He's
cards?
selling baseball
audience
cards.
doesn't
No,
know
I
who
think
Shetler
it's
is.
some other. I'm gonna be. He was telling me about it. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's selling something on like some.
This show's for a general audience. Nobody's gonna know who Shirley is.
Or baseball
He's a
cards.
sports-
Nobody knows what
he's a
baseball
sports
cards
guy.
are.
He's a sports guy.
That guy kind of looks like me.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
The Coast
The
Guard.
Coast Guard.
What is?
When I was when I was younger, I
Quadrants.
joined the Coast Guard. They actually took me in. Yeah.
They did.
I was lost at sea, and they took me in, and I started working.
If I
for them
call
then.
them, well, like, I'm gonna call them. I want to see.
Call the Coast Guard.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
call the Coast Guard. I want to see if your phone specifically picks up.
Yep, it will. I'll tell you that.
All right. You know what? Let's see.
Yeah.
All
Why
right.
are we
Because
calling
everyone
the
knows the
We're
Coast
calling
Guard's
the Coast
number.
Guard. Do you have your phone on you, Mr.
I have my phone
Harkins?
on me.
If
You have
you're,
your phone
if
on?
you're at home, do not call the Coast Guard.
Unless you
Call
need
the
the Coast
Coast
Guard.
Guard.
Unless you need
Let's
the
see.
Coast
Unless you
Guard.
need Charlie
Do we-
Harkins there.
Right here. I got a phone call.
We've already shown his phone
Hello,
number.
Coast Guard.
Hello, Charlie.
Anyone need any help
Next
today?
slide, please.
Oh yeah,
I
go to
do.
the next slide. I hung up on him. He doesn't need it.
Aw.
Mario! Oh, hey,
It's a
hey,
goal.
oh! That's the guy who plays Tony Soprano. I forget his name.
Oh, wow.
How is this
Wow.
how is this motivating me? I don't feel very motivated.
You don't
I
feel
feel-
motivated
you don't
by
feel motivated
Tony
by
Soprano?
Mario?
You see the Mario movie?
I did see.
Did you see the
Mario
Minecraft
Fun.
movie?
Yeah, the Chicken Jockey.
Chicken Jockey, of course.
Flint Steel.
Flint and Steel, of course. Yes.
Dude, it's.
All
So
right. I
this-
feel like it's time to go to break.
I feel
think
properly
already?
motivated.
I don't feel motivated at all.
I
but
feel
you know what?
motivated.
Well, I
That's fine.
tried.
That's fine.
Oh,
My bad.
why are we looking at the
Simpsons? Who is that? What is this?
I think
What?
we should go to break.
Just
I think we're
backing
going
up
to break
here,
now.
just-
We're going to break.
Hi, Homer.
Bye bye.
Break, I said.
The number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
I had to eat a raw egg on Chris's dormitory floor.
I currently don't have any federal pending charges.
You know what you never did? You never walked to Walmart, Chris.
That's my co-host. This is for making me eat roast Pop-Tarts.
It's showtime, Chris. Come on.
I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say.
No.
Spin the wheel. But you got censorship.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to. It's still back.
You guys come over here.
What do you mean you?
You guys get closer. Welcome back.
So
real tight.
I'm going to be going over the top 5 things of all time before we end the show because we are very close to ending our show.
We are very close.
That we are.
We have like what 3 minutes? I think I have no idea.
Like
We have something like that. Honorable mention is Be Kind and Rewind. Another TOP show. I thought that was about to be.
Yeah, I like Liquor Show.
I thought that was about to be RFK for a second.
No more RFKs.
Number 5 is Conan O'Brien.
Conan, you made it. You made it, Conan.
You made it. You made it. Congratulations. Number 4 is Hot Cheese.
Some nice nacho cheese.
Number 3 is Chris DeLuca.
No.
Hey, I made the list. Mom, Dad, I like to thank my mom, my dad. I like to thank my sister. I like to thank.
Let's go to number 2.
Number 2 is Cruise Control.
Yup. You know how much easier that is to drive with?
Cruise Control is like, especially like long road trips. I recently did that long road trip.
Yeah, man.
Cruise Control saved my skin, didn't it? And then number 1 is, of course, Getting What I Want.
Of course.
Yeah, it would be getting what you want.
It is.
Be
Yes,
well,
it is.
what
because
do you not?
yeah,
you do not want to get what you want?
Yeah, wouldn't you not want to get what you want?
I kind of want to get what I want.
Exactly.
Is that the phone?
Press that blinking button.
How do you? Hello?
I know everything.
Yeah, hi. I just had a complaint about your top 5 list.
Yeah,
Who is that?
Let's hear it.
What about it?
I think it's kind of garbage. I'm going to be quite honest with you.
Well, what would you put?
What would you put?
Well, okay. Number 1, I would put Oh Boy, the greatest show on.
Hang up.
No.
Anyway.
No, if that you think is the greatest show on TOP, I got a bridge in Idaho to say.
I got another show that's better than that.
What show?
Shut the Chuck Up.
Oh,
all right.
Everyone promoting the show. This is my show. That's his show.
I think this is our show.
Well, you're on my show now.
That's the end of our show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess throw your hat when you want to.
That is the end of our show.
How'd you throw
all
your
right.
hat?
I guess we're ending.
How does this work, Austin?
I have.
We got about 3 minutes to end it.
I guess I'm. Thank you. Again, I don't know if is this going to be our last episode of the season.
I don't know, but we got about 2 minutes 44 seconds that we need to get to now. So
2 minutes? Why did you throw your hat already?
Roll the video.
Wow. That was a good episode.
Yeah, it was.
A lot of laughs.
I had a lot of fun.
I like when we did that thing.
Yeah, that was my favorite part. That was my favorite.
Yeah, the guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Another 2 weeks until I gotta do my next one.
You know, this was my last guest appearance on any show at WTOP.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah. You're graduating, man.
I am.
I am.
Man, I'm gonna miss you.
I know. I'll miss you too. But I think it's time for me to ascend.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I gotta ascend like the greats before me. Jared Wakefield, Matt J. Bly, Jacob Bradley, all the rest.
Yeah.
They all ascended once before, and now it's my turn.
Guess I never even met some of them.
Yeah. Well, here goes nothing.
What do you mean?
I have to go where everyone else has gone. Up to the stars, the beautiful beyond. Graduation. You'd never understand until you're old enough. You'll climb these ladders one day.
What would I do without you, Charlie?
You'll live.
Who's gonna be the funny guy at WTOP?
Only time will tell. But I must go. Oh, hold on. Wait. I must give you this.
What is it?
It's a very special item that only you, my friend, you, know what to do with it.
What?
You do not know now, but you will know.
What is this? Charlie, you gotta tell me. I need to know.
Farewell, my friend. I see greatness in you, and you must use that unspecified item at an unspecified time. You will know. Don't you worry, but I shall go now. Au revoir.
What am I gonna do without you? I can't do this alone. Huh? Charlie, what? What the?
My name is John Bolus. I just drifted this 89 long bet forward. So I could do anything.
International Water.
It's not. You know it's not.
What's up, man? I got your food.
Dude, I can't hear you, man. I got your phone.
Take a seat, right?
Oh,
You might have just broken the studio. There's Riley. Hey.
I feel very comfortable in this setting right now.
Oh boy!
Don't ask.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Dylan.
I'm Paulie, aka the real Slim Beatty.
I'm John Mincher.
And I'm John Bolus. Welcome back to
Oh boy!
All right, to start off today, we're going to go and talk about our spring breaks. So, boys, I guess we'll start with Boldus. How was your spring break, dude?
I worked 40 hours with middle schoolers while no one else was in the city of Oswego. And I sat and did nothing. So we can listen to how much fun these guys had here in a second. I just worked, so yeah.
Mint?
I was sick pretty much the whole time.
Guess I don't want to show you on camera, though.
Fixed my
Oh,
car.
there it
There
is.
we go. There I am. Honestly, I think we should just pass it up to these two.
So, yeah, Paulie, why don't you got the shirt on? Why don't you start us off there? Yeah.
We went to Myrtle Beach,
No.
and it was amazing. We went to the Outer Banks, and it was really fun. There was, what, like 13, 14 of us?
14 of us.
In like a big old house. We had a lot of fun. The weather for the first couple days were very lackluster, to say the least, but we had a good beach day where everyone got very, very red. Talking about Freaky Frank for a little bit.
He's probably going to have to go to the doctors.
He thought he had a disease because of how much he's been shedding. I call him the Lizard now, so he can call me whatever he wants. I'll call him the Lizard.
Buzz.
But yeah, he calls me
Still
Buzz.
got your shades on, man.
I do
Yeah,
still.
Paulie's still
I'm
stuck
still in like
the
the little springtime. I don't know. It snowed earlier today, which
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
took
Oh my
everyone
gosh,
aback.
dude, when I woke up this
I know
morning
you were a
and I
little
saw
mad.
snow, I was so angry.
Dude, what's wrong with the snow?
It's upstate New York, dude.
Not when you
what's up
come
with this
back
guy? He lives in
from
Buffalo.
the beach. And no, it wasn't snowing in the Outer Banks.
He lives in an igloo.
Dude, Monday, Seth can attest. I literally was like, oh, dude, it's nice out. It's like 40 degrees. So I wore a t-shirt and shorts. By the end of the day, walking back to my car, I was very cold. I could see my breath. I got Liv, took a Snapchat of me walking, and she goes, hey, maybe look at the weather. And I'm like, nah. You don't need to do that. Nah, you don't need to do that at all. But, Minch, you want to read what's up on that little teleprompter?
That's going to do it for our break recap. We're going to go into a quick break. When we come back, we've got a brand new episode of Minch on the Street. Don't go anywhere. You're watching.
Oh, boy.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back to Oh Boy.
I forgot that one.
We're going to do a hiatus on Minch on the Street for now, but
we're going to come back to it.
We're going to come back to it.
We're working at it. But
one segment we like to do on the show is a little something we like to call Bystanders to Bros, where our producer Riley chooses someone that we don't know and get to know them as one of our bros.
So today is a very special episode because we have our first ever broette, as we're saying. Everyone give it up for Aurora Fitzgerald. Come on in. Yep. Kenny's got a mic.
It doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't work? It's just a look? It's just a look? Right. Paulie's just going to awkwardly reach in every once in a while. So, Aurora, we know you, your TOPs.
Am I holding both of these?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You're, you like weather.
I do love weather a lot.
So what's up with all that snow this morning? You heard me in the first segment, a little upset about it.
Well, if you were tuning into WTOP-10 live before for the news, basically...
Which we all always tune in to news, because we love news.
Basically what was going on, we're in a cold front right now, and we just keep getting hit with cyclone after cyclone, low pressure system after low pressure system. So it's going to be a little cold for the next 2 weeks. It's okay. It's okay. It'll still get warmer. We just have to be patient.
You were just in the Outer Banks, man. Imagine being up here the whole time.
Me? All right. We're getting feed from the back. We're being told that you can speak Gaelic.
I can speak Gaelic. Yes, I can.
What? Can we also explain what that is?
Yes, Gaelic is actually Gaelic is the Irish language. Unfortunately, it is a dying language, which is very upsetting. My dad is from Dublin. I am first generation in America, and he taught me the tiniest bit of Gaelic, but it's enough.
What can you say?
Aconus Atatu.
Was that Gaelic? Yeah,
Akonasatatu means what is your name, and I can respond with Aurora MacGarald is Adam Dumb. So Aurora Fitzgerald is my name. My last name in Irish is actually MacGarald, not Fitzgerald. So it's a little different. And I have my own family crest too.
That's beyond me right now.
What's your family crest?
My family crest is a white shield with a big red cross and lions and a crown.
That's
nice.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know. Dude, that's pretty sweet.
Can you say "oh boy" in Gaelic?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
We need an "oh boy" in Gaelic.
Yeah, Irish words. I don't know that one.
No, that's fine. That's
I don't
fine.
know
That's
that
fine.
one.
Oh, you're gonna look it up.
I'm gonna look it up. Keep going.
Keep going.
Okay.
All right. Well, Minch, I was actually gonna have you read the next question because of our little.
There are rumors. There are rumors that you are a witch. Whatever. Tarot.
So yes, I am what people call a witch. I'm pagan. That is my religion. It is a very open and involved religion, but it also has deep, deep Irish roots. And I do a lot of stuff. And sometimes I scare people with my tarot card readings.
Really?
If you believe in that
we
stuff.
should have had you like do it on.
It takes a while.
That would have been funny.
But if you're interested, just contact me.
What is
I'll
it?
give you tarot
What
card
is
reading.
it? Because all right, so my basic understanding is it pretty much like tells your future, correct?
Not necessarily. So when it comes to tarot card readings, there's multiple different kinds. So basically, you're gonna have the 3-card reading, which is your past, present, and your future. But you're always going to ask a question. So whatever question you ask, it'll give you an answer, or at least just guidance to what you asked. And we don't need to know what question it was. But there's also an 8-card guidance reading, which is more towards giving you a more in-depth reading of what you should do. And there's infinite types of readings, but yeah.
Yeah, this is beyond me.
Yeah.
This is not Pokemon anymore.
My mind has been blown. Minch, did you look up how to say it?
Well,
why don't you just show it to
Whatever Irish doesn't exist, so we did Polish because that's.
What?
Yeah. All right, well, thanks for that one, man.
My dad would like that.
Oh boy, in Polish.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's not real. That's not a real language.
Okay, pal. All right. Anyone else got any questions? Because I'm still pretty hung up on these card readings and the whole.
What was that book that you read in school about the witch trials?
The Salem Witch Trials?
Yeah. No,
The
but it's a
book?
book. Yeah. That's not the name of it.
I'm not in the book.
I didn't know we had books in high school.
Yeah.
Well, they were rare, but there's about
So, like,
3 of them.
Can you explain your religion?
Yeah, kind of.
That's kind of cool.
It's a lot, but basically paganism is a very involved religion, so we believe in any and all gods and goddesses, so polytheism, monotheism, whatever it is. We just try to find what we feel is best for us, like what we feel most connected to. But
So you're
we
just chill guys.
we also kind of use science though. So when it comes to science, we use the earth to our ability. So we'll use herbs for cooking, we'll use herbs for tinctures and stuff like that, and spells, and we also use crystals. When they break, we return it to the earth by burying them. We also do the 7 chakras, auras, which is actually your vibrations and frequencies that your brain produces, and also your heartbeats, because it's like pulsing. Picture throwing a pebble into a lake constantly and you get those ripples in the water. That's basically the science behind what your aura is, and that's how we can see it. But some people have the gift, and I'm slightly a medium, so I kind of can communicate with the dead, but it depends.
Wait, so does your little bond thing work like Dragon Ball Z, where you have like power levels? Like each person's got a different power level?
I mean, basically, it depends, because real true mediums, they can talk to dead people, basically.
What?
Like they can contact the dead. They know how
Dude,
they
I think
died.
all of Oh Boy is just gonna be like us just geeking about
What
this.
is going on right now?
Wow.
Yeah.
I've
never heard of that
no,
religion
neither
before.
have I. Like, I've heard of it,
I have
obviously
not.
just
That
with, like,
shows my
People,
very
but
rock.
we have a lot of stereotypes. A lot of people consider us as the weird girls that like zodiac signs and crystals and, yay, oh my God, nature. It's not just all about that. It is much, much more.
Oh, Minch is throwing the ball. Yep. All right. Minch threw the ball. So, Aurora, do we want to take Cam 2 real quick, remember? Cam 2? Show everybody. I think you are a broette. You may have just blown all of our minds, though. So we're going to go to a commercial break real quick. We may have Minch on the street. We may be doing girlfriend review, but we'll see after the break. So take it.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Oh, a DJI Osmo Pocket 3.
Welcome back to Boldest on the Street, new segment here. Minch is running late, so we got parkour. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Little slip off the front. He's gonna do an ollie here. And kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. A little bit of rock scuffle. Now he's gonna go up the stairs. Here he goes, up the stairs straight towards us. Super smart. No, he's a failure. Post-game interview. Boldest, how do you feel?
I feel good. I'm surprised I didn't hurt myself.
Yeah. Okay. Any?
Well, we didn't make it down the steps.
Is there any brain cells up in here?
Like a few, I think.
Yeah. How's the one wheel doing? How's the one wheel doing?
Pretty good, dude. We could wait. Well, you could do a burnout like we did before.
Get out of here, boy. How does that make you feel? You're sick right now, so.
Wait, what's the question?
How does that make you feel?
How does what make me feel?
It.
I don't like its.
We're not really sure where Minch is. He said he's on the way, but I think he's a liar.
Go look for it.
Boldest is gonna go look for him. We see a natural Boldest once again in his habitat. The one wheel. Cruising around SUNY Oswego. I think we have a Minch sighting. I see the long mullet hair, so common on the male species. I believe that is a Minch sighting right there. I believe it is a rare species. They only come out about once a week from their naps. Heat late as per usual.
Welcome back to Minch on the Street. Let's get after it, dude. Just woke up.
Did you?
Yeah, I woke up and I was like, oh, dude, Riley texted me like 25 minutes ago. How was your break?
It was good. Good. Fixed my.
How is it living in the underworld, aka Long Island?
It's not bad. It's better than Hickville, where you're from.
Yeah, that's what you would say, buddy. Yeah, that's what you would say. John. Joe, how was your break?
It was great. How was yours?
It was horrible. We're not gonna focus on that. How do you feel being back here at the wonderful campus of SUNY Oswego?
Wonderful is a good way to describe it. I'm doing okay. Happy to be back, kind of, you know.
Joe, that is an interesting headphone strap there.
Oh yeah.
No. Hang on, leave it.
Wait.
Hang on, wait. Let's get an in-depth analysis of this headphone strap. Hang on, put them back on like they were. Okay, let's look at the sandwich. Dude, I see the crazy chicken salad everywhere, and I'm like, this looks horrible. It reminds me of like Predator versus Alien. Like you eat that and there's like an alien's gonna explode out of your stomach. Kind of soupy. Hungarian mushroom. Wow, look at that. Look at that.
Soup in there.
Yummy. What's your question?
Oh, yeah, sure.
What's your favorite type of soup?
Broccoli cheddar.
Broccoli cheddar?
Broccoli cheddar, yeah.
That's a banging answer. How was your spring break?
It was good. I went snowboarding.
You went snowboarding?
Yes.
Where?
The Poconos.
How was your break?
Calm. Drove 4 hours to do nothing. Got a haircut.
Well, that makes one of us.
I got a lineup.
What's up, dude? What are you playing?
It is Shadow Generations.
Can we get a little gameplay clip in here real quick? So what's the point of this game?
I don't really know how to explain it.
Is it like Super Mario Bros?
I mean, it is kind of like, it's Sonic but with Shadow. So.
Oh. How was your spring break?
It's pretty good.
You do anything fun?
Got a new puppy.
What kind of puppy?
I have no idea, other than adorable.
How was your spring break?
It was wonderful.
Are we about to kiss right now?
Maybe.
What are you listening to?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't care. This guy's over here eating microplastics right now. There's microplastics in your bloodstream, Paulie. Shipping containers just ran into each other, and now there's nurdles all over the ocean. What are you gonna do about it? What are you doing about the nurdles?
What are nurdles?
A sheen of plastic pellets spotted in the North Sea after a ship crash. You see that?
Something from the pirate.
Nurdles, dude. Oh, that was the whole article. That's a great article. It's literally, what are nurdles? Small pellets of plastic are washing up on the east coast of England following the fiery collision of two ships in the North Sea last week.
Thanks for reading.
What are you gonna do about the two ships colliding in the North Sea? John, what are these guys doing about the nurdles in the ocean right now?
Not enough, dude. That should be priority number one. And this guy is sitting here like a little homeless guy, chowing on a sandwich. Look at
Munching on his sandwich. That's all for Minch on the Street. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on Oh Boy.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP, your TV, your TV. Thanks for watching WTOP.
Tell me when to pop.
All right, well, you want pop-up, Seth? There he is.
Oh,
Maybe not. Seth, there's Seth. All right, Seth is going to play a game of
Oh Boy
Said
debut.
It, Seth. Yeah, welcome. You're welcome to Oh Boy.
Should I
Go
just
ahead.
get to
Who said
it?
Yep,
Just
go.
get to
We got to
it?
go.
All right, first one. You've got to want to put out good music. You've got to give the people their money's worth. Who said that?
John Boldus about Darnezzle.
Was it? I have no idea.
No. I
I
don't
wouldn't
know.
say that about
Hank Williams Jr.
Hank Jr.
Oh.
All right.
What are you supposed to-
Next
Yeah.
one. Next one. Sometimes I think there's a monster who lives in my stomach, and that's why I'm hungry all the time. Shout out Riley. He should know this one.
Paulie.
Did I say that?
No.
Frankie.
No.
Brummer.
No.
Oh man.
No.
Is it
Jake the dog from
Oh.
Adventure Time? All
right, go,
one
go,
you,
go, go.
One you should. One you should know. How are we getting this in the elevator?
Boldus?
Yeah.
Is that
I was
me
gonna
with
say,
the
yeah,
greasy
that-
couch?
Yeah.
Couch dude, because they didn't
He has
believe
1
in me.
point. 1
Oh,
point.
I'm winning.
All right, another one. Second place is just first place loser.
Lightning McQueen?
No.
Dale Earnhardt.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
All right, he's got two. He's got two.
Aurora's into it. Dude.
All right, ready? Yo, guys, we need to bring back the dab.
Brian,
Dog.
me.
I don't know.
That's me.
I have
Brian.
in here B Dog Brian DeMuro.
Oh my gosh.
All right, next one. We got. You ought to tell your boy watch the bass in his voice when he speaks to me.
Snoop Dogg? I'm gonna assume that.
Me?
This is Rip from Yellowstone.
Oh man.
Oh,
No, you got. There's so many.
idiot.
All right, here's
We
a
got
good
'em right
one.
where we want 'em.
Here's a good one. I had to do it to him. Snipe.
Oh, Dracula Flow.
All right.
This stuff ain't nothing to me.
Pretty
man.
recent one. Pretty recent one. They have ice cream sandwich. That's sandwich.
That was me.
Mensch.
That was me.
It's nice to meet you.
That's me. That is
It's
me.
nice to meet you.
Do that to the hands, John.
Oh, not
Hit
happy on
that,
live
John.
TV.
Hit that.
Go ahead.
Hit that, John.
I'm not doing it.
All right, we
Go
got
ahead. Quick.
chicken jockey.
Me. Jack Black.
Jack Black. Steve.
I am Steve.
Ross Berry, Doctorate of Thugonomics, summa cum laude.
Kenny
Kenny.
Gerard.
Well, shit.
Yep. Okay. Should I do the last one or not yet?
One more, quick.
One more. Oh boy.
The Oh Boy crew.
Everyone.
But who was
Dan
the original?
Tryon.
Oh, there you go.
Dan Tryon. Shout out Dan Tryon.
There
So,
you go.
all right,
John.
we're gonna do everyone's favorite segment now. If we can pop up the graphic, maybe.
Oh, thanks, sir.
Maybe. Think about it. We can think about it. Oh, no, it's
there
back
it is.
there.
It's right up here.
There's me and my lovely girlfriend, Brina. Only I can.
me.
Yeah, I know. There's yep,
me.
Brina. Anyway, we're gonna do girlfriend review. Yep, there she is, dude. She texts me. She's really busy right now doing awesome stuff. Yeah, that's my girlfriend. She's really busy, but she said she loves
Is
the
that
show. But
second
anyway,
grade for you?
Boldus, you ready? Or who's ready? Who wants to go? Who wants to go?
My bad.
All right, Minch, go.
Started out with talking crap about my mic. Snow is very pretty to look at.
No, it's not.
Not very fun. I don't even know. I can't read right now. Minch on the street, overslept and late. You chose easy questions, but about break. But interviews were fun. There's a kid in my placement that looks to be able to play that Sonic game. Enjoyable episode. Yeah.
All right, here it goes. My lovely girlfriend Juliana said, it was really cool to hear what Aurora had to say. Can't wait for the next spring break trip. Every episode I look forward to Minch on the street. I'm never disappointed. Always proud of you guys. All right, here we go, John. Or wait, no, we'll go, Kenny.
Oh, we're on the same mic. Oh, which camera am I looking at? Oh, this one. Okay, well, I don't want to stand
Dude,
like
I'm
that.
crying.
Okay, she says, my wonderful girlfriend Morgan says, Paulie has the right idea with the crew neck and sunglasses. Got to manifest the OBX weather. Tarot card reading on Oh Boy would be so funny. And 10 out of 10 Minch on the street. Only thing that's missing is a Kenny Gerard appearance. Interesting. All right, move on.
We've had a Kenny Gerard appearance.
Not this one. I don't know.
Yeah.
All
right, wait, quick. Yeah, it's your turn.
Right. I actually got an organized text for once. I look forward to this today. Love watching Oh Boy. Megan was thinking about us all day. That's nice. Everyone's expressions in the back were making me, Hannah, and Katie laugh. I think during Aurora's segment. Love John being on Minch on the street this time. Also, hi to Juliana watching with a heart. Thank you, Megan.
Thanks, Megan.
So I got it. We want to go on cam one real quick. I got a text from Paulie's sister. Paulie's sister, Peyton. If anyone remembers and is an avid Oh Boy watcher, I may or may not have hit on Paulie's sister in one of the episodes. But she said, for my review, the show was great, and I was glad to hear you guys enjoyed your trip. You all had me weak, and you seem like so much fun to be around with a red heart. And she said, and shout out my witch, Aurora. Look at that. Paulie.
Shout out my sister Peyton and her lovely son, Xavion Schmoody Cooley. I love you guys so much. Here's Aurora.
Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out Juliana, I love you.
That's our first girl Dylan's talked to.
Yeah,
like
I'm
6
nervous.
months.
It's like the first girl I've talked
Shout out
to.
Dylan's
I
girlfriend.
can't imagine last time you got a
Paulie's
red
sister.
heart, buddy.
All right, we're
Yeah,
not gonna get that
I
far,
haven't
but-
got a red heart in a minute.
It's all right.
It's all right, but Sabrina's there. Shout out Brina. Brina, this is kind of awkward now with Peyton texting me and stuff. Hopefully Brina.
But look,
turned
right
that part off.
in front of him is the actual real couple of the year. So I just want to say that. There we go.
I met my girlfriend at the Grammys. All right, we met at the Grammys. But other than that, we got about 30 seconds here, guys.
No, you're covering
we'll go to Cam 2, show the crew.
You're covering everything.
It was a great episode. Make sure you turn in. Hold on. Make sure you turn in next Monday at 10 o'clock for Oh Boy Takes on the Outer Banks. But that is going to be it for this episode of Oh Boy! Take bump cam. We're out of here. Hey, Chloe, do you know what time it is?
I don't know, but it's getting kind of late.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Charlie. Welcome back to the Kinda Late Show.
The show where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours. So to start today's episode, we're going to give you a little 2-week update about what's been going on in our lives since we haven't seen you for a little bit. So to start, I think I sprained my wrist. I don't think it's a sprain.
How do you not know?
Because I didn't go to the doctor.
Oh, well, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah, I know. I heard it playing volleyball. It bent a little weird, and then I thought I was fine, and then the next thing you know, I couldn't really move it. So then I put a little cast, what is this called? I don't know. Holder thing.
Holder,
yeah. There's a special
Wrist
name for it.
holder.
Wrist holder. On my
It's
hand.
not a sling.
It's not a sling.
Because that goes around your neck, right?
A sling does that. It's like the
A brace.
Yeah, a brace.
A brace.
There we go. I put a brace on it so that I don't hurt it more because I have nationals next week where I'm going to be in Arizona playing volleyball. So
Damn.
I know, I'm so excited.
All the way over there?
It's going to be so good. So I'm really excited for that. But I didn't want to have it hurt because I was trying to thug it out. So I was like, let me just keep it. Let me just take care of it. I had leagues on Sunday, so I didn't really want to mess it up even more. So here I am. Another life update. I got into grad school, guys. Yay! I'm going to Brooklyn College next year to study media studies as a grad student and play on their volleyball team. So I'm really excited. I got fun little story. I got rejected, and then I was like, I don't like that answer. So I appealed it immediately and contacted my coaches, and then they got back to me and was like, well, you're missing stuff on your application. And I was like, no, I'm not. I contacted you 2 months ago about saying that this was incomplete, and you told me I was fine. Here's my receipts. I sent the receipts in, everything. So they said, okay, resend it back in, and we'll reconsider your application. And I did that, and then they accepted me.
Wow. Well, there you go.
So I love that. Very happy. I got to see my parents this weekend because I had my leagues as a home tournament here in Oswego. So my parents came down up, and they watched my game. We went out and celebrated me getting into college.
Nice.
Yep, that's kind of it. I had a lot to do this week. I had a lot of projects, sales, triathlon. Today was a long day. Yesterday was long. I'm just ready to go to bed. That's my weekly update. Filled with pretty much good things. Very happy.
Yeah, yeah. Here's my update. This past weekend, I went to the Islanders game where Alex Ovechkin scored the most amount of goals ever by anyone. Wow. 895. The final score was 4-1 Islanders. Islanders won.
There you go. You're the lucky charm.
Yeah, lucky charm. And he scored. So it was amazing. The only score for the Capitals. Wow. The whole ceremony was about an hour long. So it was in the second period that he scored. And then they stopped right after he scored to have this whole ceremony.
Wow.
Yeah, and then they just continued the game afterwards.
Oh, so there was like an intermission.
An intermission, yeah.
Wow.
There was like a third intermission.
You know what? Good for him. And he's going to still be playing, I'm guessing?
Yeah, he's
So
still
it's
got more
gonna keep
games.
going up?
Yeah, it's going to keep
Not
going up.
retiring anytime soon?
I don't know. People don't know. He said that he wants to go back to Russia to play hockey there.
Oh,
So
different
we'll see.
league? Does
We'll
that
see.
take away from the goals that he scored, or is it going to keep tallying up?
No. It's a different league, so it's
Doesn't count.
No, it doesn't count.
Wow.
Doesn't count. Yeah.
Giving up the legacy.
Yeah.
You know what? He actually completed the legacy, and then he's going to do it. Honestly, iconic right there.
You know, I have another update.
Yeah.
I got a haircut, and
Oh my
I
gosh, I didn't
kind
know.
of don't like it. Okay, I got hat hair, so put that aside. But like the side, he gave me a fade, and I didn't ask for a fade at all.
Oh, I did know that as I swiped up on it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Said the,
What?
Was it Jack Harlow taper face?
Yeah. I didn't ask for this at all. I asked for
request?
it.
Yeah.
So I said, don't really touch the top of my hair. The top of my hair is fine. Just make the sides a little shorter because they were like sticking out.
Less
I'm like,
clown-like.
Yeah, less clown-like. Make it all even. And then
Next thing you know, it's buzzed.
next thing you know, he turns me around and I see this. I'm like, oh.
He cleaned you up. He
But
cleaned you up.
yeah, low taper fade basically.
It's not horrible though.
Listen, it's not horrible.
It's a new look.
It's a new look. It's just not me.
Okay.
You know?
You know what? Yeah, it
It's
happens.
just not me. But thank God, this week is supposed to be cold, so I'm gonna wear a
It's
beanie all week.
It'll grow out.
Yeah, it'll
Maybe
grow
it'll grow
out.
out
It's
really
hair.
nice, and then you'll love it.
Yeah,
So you know
we'll
what?
see. We'll see.
Look at the positives.
Exactly.
Not a bad haircut, even if you don't like it, and
It's
it will
just a
get better
different
from
haircut. It's just a different haircut.
It's just a different
Yep,
haircut.
Yep. What am I gonna do about it? I can't
He's
do
like-
anything about it now.
Some growth serum in your hair.
Should I just buzz all my hair off
Ooh,
at this
bald era.
point? Bald
Bald
Chuck.
era.
Bald Chuck.
Maybe do like a funky hairstyle, maybe a mohawk. Mohawk.
Yeah. I should go like really high with it too.
Yeah. Oh, spike it. Yeah. my middle school principal did that one time for like a fundraiser. He like shaved his head
man.
because there was this one kid in my middle school that was known for mohawks,
Oh.
and then he dyed it. Yeah. Anyways, ins mohawks. But
Yeah,
with that being said, we're gonna move into our
Yeah.
next little thing. We've been doing this every show, and we really liked
Yeah,
it.
we have.
Our ins and outs of the week. To start, my first in of the week is Diet Dr. Pepper.
That's a good one.
I know. I'm usually a Diet Coke kind of girl.
Okay.
And then I went to Walmart to go get some bevs, and I saw Diet Dr. Pepper, and I was like, you know what? I love Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is my favorite soda.
Oh yeah.
And I've been doing Diet Coke because 0 calories.
Who cares about
It
that?
got me. I've been taking the epidemic of diet soda. It got me so good. So you know what? I saw that on the shelf and I said, yeah, I'm waiting for my Diet Cherry Dr. Pepper, and then my life will be set.
Wow.
But for now, Diet Dr. Pepper it is. And you know what? It's great. I finished the whole 12-pack in like probably, I share with my housemates.
Okay.
I
was gonna say.
I share with my housemate, but yeah, the whole 12-pack, it was gone in like 5 days.
Damn.
Yeah, between the both of us.
All right, my first in is pocket change.
It's like a fun little surprise.
Yeah. Who doesn't like pocket change?
I don't like the way that it sounds when I'm walking somewhere.
Oh, I love the way it sounds because I know people.
Heavy in my pockets. I'm like, ugh. It's fake rich. It's like, oh, heavy pockets, you're rich? No, it's pennies.
More richer than anyone else because, you know, people don't like change. People don't like having
I
change
don't
at
like
all.
having change.
When people like buy something with $1 and they get like how many cents back?
I'm putting it in my car, and it's staying there for months.
No one uses coins, but if you go to a vending machine, you use a coin.
No, I
if you
use
go to
my
a parking meter, you use a coin.
No, I use my dollar. Okay, where are you using a parking meter that's less than $1? Okay, vending machines now have Apple Pay, so guess what? I'm tapping the phone.
Yeah, but if you have change, it's still money. And you can go to a Coinstar and
Where's
turn
there
it
a coin
at a
store?
bank. You go to a bank. Have you never gone to a bank?
Not on my free time. I call up my bank and say, send me my debit card.
What?
Thanks.
What?
I don't really.
You don't go to the bank?
Why would I?
I love
don't
going
want
to
to know
the
what's in
bank.
my bank account. That's
It's my
not
home
my
away
business.
from home.
The bank?
Yeah.
My
yeah.
bank account is none of my business. I don't know what goes in there. I don't know what comes out. I just know that I make some money at some point. And all the change that I ever get just goes in my middle console of my car. And that's where it stays, unless it's quarters. Any other change that isn't a quarter, you're dead to me. You're on the floor.
It's still money, though.
What am I going to do with 100 pennies? Anyways, I'm done. You're making me angry. Ugh.
Making myself angry.
Okay, my first out is when you get sick and you have body aches. Why? I've got a little
sick.
allergies or something going on right now. A little bit of an ill.
Sure.
And I woke up freezing, shivering with body aches yesterday. And I was like, I can't leave. And I did because I had to. But today and yesterday I was like,
I don't think I get body aches from being sick.
yeah, I couldn't do it.
I can't imagine that. That must be horrible.
You don't get them?
I don't think so. Last time I was sick, I don't, well.
All right, next question. Next question.
Okay, my out is using your phone in the movie theaters. Do not do it. If you use your phone in a movie theater, I will yell at you. I've yelled at people for talking during a movie theater. It was a packed theater.
Wow.
We were watching Long Legs. Yeah, do you know the movie Long Legs?
I've heard of it, haven't seen it.
It was like a midnight release, so it was like the day or night before. People were talking right next to me. Fun sponge? What? But people were talking. And I wanted to watch the movie so bad, and so many people were around us. Nobody else was talking. So I turned to them and I'm like, hey, stop talking. And they got really scared, and they stopped talking for the rest of the movie. So if you do that, and you use your phone during the movie theater,
You know what? Yeah, I get it. It's disrespectful.
It's disrespectful because you bought a ticket, and so did the other people around you. And if you want to use your phone in a movie theater, take it outside. It's like going to the bathroom. You're not just going to be like, well, let me go on Snapchat. I saw, oh my.
Okay, we have to speed run the next two.
Okay,
I'm
that's
cutting
fine.
you short.
That's fine.
Don't use your phone in movie theaters.
You heard it here.
Yes, I want to see the Minecraft movie, and it was.
Well, that's
Anyways,
fine.
Not the moral of the story right now. We're speed running the next two.
That's fine.
My next in, Benny Blanco. Benny Blanco, Selena Gomez, in.
Oh, he's a
Love
freaky
them.
looking guy.
He is, but you know what? He's in his glow up era, and I'm loving it.
Listen, I'm here for it.
I'm here for it as well.
My
Benny
next
Blanco's
in, nice socks.
We love a good pair of socks. I just got a pair of South Park socks.
Ooh, I'm not wearing nice socks right now. My feet are so sweaty.
I'm not either.
Ugh.
I'm wearing kind of thin socks.
Yeah,
Actually,
they're
I
like-
like thin socks over thick socks.
Yeah, but I like ones with good texture.
Yeah. All right. My other out is snow in April. It snowed today.
Yeah, it
and
did.
it was 72 weeks ago.
I almost slipped today.
Next.
My out is schoolwork.
Yeah, it's senioritis hit us.
Senioritis, absolutely. That's
We're
what I was
done.
gonna say.
We're done.
No,
Boo,
I'm done.
Boo. I
I'm
was
done.
working on my assignment today for like 7 hours. Boo.
I played Minecraft today.
Oh, I wish I was playing Minecraft. Nope,
Yeah,
I was
it's me
editing a
not doing
video
work.
about frat guys stealing a wild goose and then losing the goose and chasing it. And I was the frat guy.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyways, don't go anywhere because we have more of our opinions to discuss after this break.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
If you like action, romance,
Polly sister, if you're watching this,
and highbrow humor,
surface is this?
Floor. Minch did not legitimately put his head in the toilet.
there's only one place to turn. Tune in to new episodes of
oh boy!
only on WTOP.
Welcome back to the Kinda Late Show.
The show where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours. Now, you've heard us talk about what's in and what's out.
But now we're going to talk about what would be a valid crash out.
If you don't know what a crash out is or what crashing out is, it's when something kind of tips you over the edge a little bit and then you spiral emotionally out. It doesn't have to be big, but as long as you get like a big emotional reaction, it might be considered a crash out. So we've all had crash outs before.
Absolutely, I just did before.
Yeah, we love a good crash out. Sometimes you need a crash out. Sometimes they're short, sometimes they're a little long, longer than you want them to be, but things are valid. Yeah. But my first one is getting rejected from a dream college or job. I was crashing out when I really got rejected from Brooklyn. I didn't do schoolwork for like 4 days because I was just thinking about the fact that I got rejected and working on getting unrejected, so that like my schoolwork was coming second to those like my emotional distress, and like I was just anxious, and I was like, I was like waiting for texts from the coaches, waiting for texts from the colleges, and like homework just wasn't really a thought in my mind. And, I didn't go to the gym that week, like nothing, because I was just like, I can't get up and go do this because the fact that I was crashing out. I can't do this.
I can't.
So
imagine that,
getting rejected from a dream job, dream college, anything that was you were like your hopes for, rejection, crash out.
Oh, my first crash out, well, valid crash out, would be a bad haircut.
Did you crash out over your hair?
I did for a couple days.
Really?
Oh man, it irked me. It irked me. I made my dad buy me a hat at the Islanders game, yeah.
So yeah, one time I crashed out over like my nails. Like I got my nails done for my cousin's wedding, crashed out so bad that I had to go to another nail place to get it fixed. Because I was just complaining to my parents so bad.
I already showed the hair, but I mean hat hair. Yeah, here we go. Listen,
show the hair.
I was like panicking. Yeah, put it back on. Yeah, I know. I don't like it either.
It's not horrible.
Listen,
it could be worse.
It could be worse, but it's just not me. It's just not me. It's not who I am, and it's not who I stand for. Exactly. I'm supposed to be a little.
You got that goofy look to you.
Exactly.
I should be a little goofy. This makes you look less goofy.
I know. I'm too professional with this haircut.
Oh, bring it back. Where's Charlie?
I know.
Where's
I'm
Charlie?
gone.
He's
I'm gone. The sides of my hair is gone, and so am I.
Do you feel like a breeze now when it hits the side of your head?
I do.
You're like.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's cold.
Actually, it's weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I've never. Actually, I did because I was bald. I just had no hair. I was just so blonde I had no hair. My blonde era, you remember.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, valid crash out.
Okay.
Aggressive tonight, please. Situationships. I feel like that's a valid crash out.
Yeah. Listen.
Definitely been there. Definitely crashed out for too long.
Oh, yeah.
Over a situationship. Not happy about it. Not happy about it, but you know what? It happened. What you're going to do about it.
All right.
Crash out, move on. But you know what? I respect your crash out. Because you know what? That means you put in emotion. And I appreciate you for that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Valid crash out, situationships.
All right.
Yeah.
You're welcome. My next valid crash out is not hearing back from jobs, basically.
Similar to the rejection.
Yeah, the rejection
But not
thing.
hearing back, I think, is a little worse.
Yeah.
Because then you're sitting there with anticipation.
Yeah, because it's like you can go like a month where it'll be like, okay, maybe
Yeah.
still,
Like, ooh, itching
but just
for it.
nothing, not at all.
And then you're just like hopeless. And then you have no idea why you got rejected. And
Exactly.
you can't grow from it.
Mhm.
Where's the growth? Where's the
Mhm.
personal
There's no growth.
if you get nothing back?
There is no growth.
So upsetting.
Absolutely.
Cancel rejection, cancel not hearing back.
Exactly.
Only accept accepting. Do what
Yeah.
I did, appeal.
Come on.
Don't accept the rejection. Email them.
I'm gonna email them.
Exactly.
Get me that job.
Please. I will do great. I swear. That was actually what my email said. my next crash out is exhaustion. Overworked, exhaustion. Because then you're just in a bad mood.
Yeah.
So then you're like emotionally distraught. You're tired.
Mm-hmm.
All you're thinking about all day is going back to bed when
Mhm.
you can sit down and then you can't. Cancel exhaustion.
Yeah.
Because why are we tired? And I think it's America's addiction to caffeine
Sure.
and sleep deprivation.
Sure. Addiction to sleep deprivation?
No, addiction to caffeine and, oh, yeah, I guess addiction to sleep deprivation. Like, you're going to bed at 2 a.m. sleep cycle, and then you have to get up at, like, 8 a.m., 9 a.m. for, like, class or some other obligation.
Oh, that's not me.
Really?
Yeah, no, I go to bed at like 12 every.
Really?
Yeah.
It depends on the night, but I'm roaming around 12, 1 a.m. It depends. Like, last
Okay.
night I was doing homework till 2 a.m., and then I had to get up at, like, 8 to work
Well,
on
because you were
homework.
doing homework.
Yeah, but
that
I'm
like if you're
exhausted.
just staying up to stay up, then
sometimes it's fun, though, that
if
way.
you're just on like Instagram Reels or TikTok or something.
That's sleep in my brain, though. If you're, like, doom scrolling at night, I'm half asleep doing that anyway. So,
Might as well just go to sleep.
might as well just be asleep because my brain is dead.
All right, my next one, you've all seen me do it. Talking in movie theaters.
Yeah.
Come on. What
No
are
phones,
we
no
doing?
talking.
No phones, no talking. Okay, if it's something like the Minecraft movie, it's fine if you talk because
Why?
I'm not expecting people to sit quietly watching the Minecraft movie. Fun sponge?
What is this?
I don't know what you're talking about. The SpongeBob?
But
But
there was a SpongeBob graphic last week or 2 weeks ago.
was there?
I don't know.
Yeah, you just don't talk in movie theaters. If you paid for a ticket and you want to talk, don't go. Why did you pay for a ticket? Unk? I don't care. I don't care. You can call me whatever you want. Just don't talk in a movie theater. Don't talk in your mirror. You can whisper to your friend. You'll be like, oh, that was funny. That was funny. But you're not going to be like, that was funny, right? We should talk about this more. What are you doing? Why are you talking about what just happened in the movie?
I can't lie, I got clocked one time when I was young for talking in movie theaters and I was embarrassed. I don't know if it was me, but it was the group of us, and I don't know if I was the one talking, but I was
It
in the
doesn't
group
matter.
of us talking.
Exactly.
I am a chronic like question. Like sometimes I get confused and I will like especially like Marvel
If it's a
movies,
whisper,
I'll be like,
is
"Yo,
fine.
Dad, like what just happened right here?
A whisper is fine. I'm not moving on. A whisper is fine. Because, all right, I'm moving on. I gotta
Just
stop.
don't talk. Understandably whisper, but why are you being loud?
Exactly.
We're paying for movies. Enjoy the movie theater.
Mhm.
If you
I
want
love
to talk,
movies.
buy it at home.
Exactly.
You can buy.
Exactly.
Everything goes on a streaming service.
Yeah. Wait 2 weeks.
Everything goes on a streaming service. I just watched the Bob Dylan movie on a streaming service.
I did not watch
Anyways,
that movie.
my next crash out, ugly utensils.
Mm.
I have a problem where I can't eat with certain utensils. Unless it's like the only option.
Okay.
Like if it's the only option, then like, yeah, I have to take what I can get.
Right.
But like if I have an option between like a big fork and a little fork, I will always go big fork. And then like if my parents like cook dinner at home and like get the utensils out, I guess, and my dad gives me like a little fork, I'm making a face at him and I'm like, and then he's gonna like, and then he'll be like, are you serious? You can't eat with the other fork? I'm like, no, I need it. Or like at my house right now, like we have like our Walmart forks and spoons, and then one of my, okay, let me, wow, they're so sassy today.
Wow, yeah. Control room.
Whatever. So my special utensils. Have you got, actually, I don't know if I should talk about this on air. Next question.
Okay. Okay.
What's your next crash out?
Housemates not cleaning up after themselves. When I was in Australia, if you followed me on Twitter while I was in Australia, you know very well that that irks me so much that I go into a blind rage. And, how How do you just not clean up after yourself?
I agree.
You make a mess in the bathroom. Let's say you make a mess in the bathroom.
I'm putting a pin in this right now for 1 second.
Okay.
We are gonna not go to break like we thought we were going to, and we're gonna continue this conversation unpinned.
Wow.
Not next. I'm canceling the break. We're already
Oh.
over anyway.
Okay.
Continue.
All right,
You
we're not
want
going to break.
sassy? You're
Wow.
sassing me out?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Float the break. Float the break.
Wow. Yeah. Float that. Float it. Float it.
Try us, crew.
Well
Thank you.
played.
Thank you.
Of course.
Okay, continue.
So when I was in Australia,
Yes.
I had roommates that had beards.
Okay.
And they would shave their beards over the sink and just not clean it.
That's kind of upsetting.
How do you? It's in the sink. Just turn the sink on, and it'll just go down.
Yeah.
What are we doing? And then they never clean the countertops. The countertops were so disgusting. Thank you.
Oh, I forgot your pen though. It's on the table.
That's fine. I'll just grab it right now. while I'm
Charlie's
talking.
gone for a second.
So what table? What table are we?
Oh, did I have it? No,
I don't
didn't
see it
have
at all.
No, the one over there.
Where?
What just fell?
So there's no pen on this table.
Is it on the floor? I got you a pen, dog. Charlie's on the floor.
I can't talk and think at the same time. Do we have a pen? Oh.
Mike Neckers, our
It went under the thing.
Our fridge was really bad, and then I deep cleaned our fridge like
Oh my God.
like a week
I
ago.
need a thing to lean on.
And it was so our fridge was really upsettingly gross.
Ugh.
And then
Nice hands,
just-
feet. You
What?
calling me feet?
So for our we'll continue talking about messy housemates in a second. For our next segment that was supposed to be post-break, welcome back to the Kinda Late Show. Today we're going to attempt to draw each other.
That we will.
And we have 5 minutes to do so, which I'm
About.
going to make it 4 minutes now because we are a little short on time.
That's fine.
We just are too conversational, guys.
Yeah.
We just have a lot to say. So we have 4 minutes. 4 minutes on the clock. Start. We're going to draw each other.
Okay.
Oh.
Quit dropping that.
I know, my poor Mike. Well, they're trying to silence me.
So the countertops, they would cook food all the time, which is fine. You can
Yeah.
cook food all you want. But the countertops, they would never clean the countertops.
Oh.
It was so disgusting. They would cook like tacos, and the taco sauce would just be all over the counter, and it would harden because they would never clean it
Yeah,
up.
that's gross.
And it's like, what are we doing?
Stop it right now.
I know.
Our low-key, my housemate's friend was visiting, and they kept our kitchen so spotless. Our kitchen so spotless. It was really great. And we were clean for we're like messy clean people. Like
Sure.
all of our housemates are the same type of like messy clean, so it's not a bad
You could be
thing.
messy, but clean at the same time.
Exactly. Like you're tidy, like messy, like where it gets a little messy and then you
Right.
clean it up.
Right,
at some point.
exactly.
Like it's not build up mess.
Yeah,
You know. I'm gonna look at your face through though. I told Charlie that we get to stare into each other's eyes longingly today. He was so excited, guys.
I was so excited.
Anyways, so do you have any past art history?
So in middle school, I took art classes like everyone else did. But my teachers.
2:30 on the clock.
Oh my God! I need to start.
I didn't make
actually,
your nose right.
drawing.
Sorry, dog. I'm actually.
It's fine. It's fine.
I gotta hurry up. I gotta get this ready.
But my teachers would always be proud of my work, and I would actually try pretty hard, because people just didn't try in school at all.
Yeah.
I would always try at least. I made your lips way big.
Oh yes, lip injections.
But I always had so much fun in art class and everything. I gotta make your hair.
I haven't made your hair yet. I have to make your beard. I forgot you had one of those.
I do. My teachers would always work with me more because I actually tried in art class. So they would actually give me tips and everything. But the other students, they would just do the work and then go to the next class, which is fine. But I wanted to have fun, so I wanted to keep the stuff afterwards, which I still have some of it. I I use one of the things that I made to hold change.
There you go.
Yeah.
One time in like elementary school, I got picked, like my art teacher chose their like favorite art students, and they picked us, and then our like surprise was to go clean the art closet. Like the best students like got to just clean an art closet. And I was like,
That's awesome.
This is. I didn't make you, right? This doesn't look like you. Sorry.
This doesn't.
You're gonna
look
hate
like you
this.
at all.
You're not gonna enjoy this. Let me look into your eyes. Wow.
I know. Do you want a little sneak peek?
No. Oh, they can have a sneak peek. I don't want one.
No one uses coin. Right? Don't you see it? Don't you see it?
Oh, I made your nose so freaked up, bro.
Don't look. Don't look at the camera.
I gotta fix your nose. Come here. You got them smile lines.
I think this is like this is my magnum opus.
Ah, guys.
This is my magnum opus right here. Oh, there we go.
Guys,
There we
you
go.
just got a yikes, Charlie. Oh no, timer's up. Are you ready to see yours, Charlie? You're not gonna be happy with how I made you.
Let's see it. Oh. Why am I so old? I'm so old in it. What?
Do you like it?
No one won. OMG.
Don't like it, Charlie?
You look like a Muppet in mine.
No one won. Well, I think the kind of late show audience, just our parents, pretty much, will get to choose for themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe if I give you a hat. That's twin.
You made me an elf.
Yo, that's twin. Hey. Oh, well.
Twins, yeah.
Twins. What can I do to make this more like you? I didn't make, your nose is wrong in this, that's why.
You gotta change everything about that.
You don't like your eyeballs?
You gave me so many wrinkles.
I try to make your eye bags a little bit. I look sad. Anyways, thank you guys for watching and tuning in. I hope you really enjoyed our drawings. You'll be able to vote. We're going to make a poll on our Instagram, so make sure you check it out at WTOP Kinda Late. Catch us every other Tuesday at 10:30 live for more of
The Kinda Late Show.
Hey, how are you? You want to chat? Well, you're in luck. The Mick and Nick show is about to start. Oh, Nick! The Mick and Nick show is starting.
Oh, wait, let's go then.
Let's go.
Welcome to the Mick and Nick Show. It's great to have you join us. Nick, what are we going to talk about today?
Today we're going to be playing some Would You Rather, dive deep into our feelings and real talk, and psychologically torture our guests with...
Secret coming up later.
Okay.
All right. So right now we're going to play, just a simple game of Would You Rather. Alrighty. Okay, first question. Would you rather eat pasta or pizza for the rest of your life?
That's really hard, as an Italian. I gotta say, I do love both. There's definitely differences as well, where it's like, you can have anything on the pasta, you can have anything with pizza. But I want to go with pizza just because I do love pizza. I've had pizza like for dinner last night and the night before, so that speaks volume. I could do it again tonight if I really wanted to, but I probably shouldn't.
I would choose pasta just because you can do so many things with it, and like it's not too weird. So, like you can make mac and cheese, you can make carbonara, You can like do so many, you can add so many things as long as it has sauce and veggies and meat. You can have the whole food group in there. So
No,
that's why I
exactly.
say pasta. Sometimes pizza, I could see what you can do with pizza. But like if you put pineapple on there, I'm not your friend
No,
anymore.
exactly. Like
I'm not
I
your
don't
friend
like
anymore.
pineapple on pizza either.
So you
don't worry.
can't put fruit on your
I
pizza.
mean, you're right, but you can't put fruit in your salad, your pasta. Yeah, so let's go to the next one. Would you rather live in the ocean or in space for 10 years?
Yeah, that's a hard one because both are extremely terrifying.
Yeah, no, I totally, I agree. I would say like probably the ocean, just because
Yeah.
like give it like the whole like Aquaman vibes or something. Maybe I'll like find like Atlantis or something.
I would do the ocean too, just because like at least you know there's stuff in the ocean.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know what's in it, but like we at least know that things in it exist. With space,
Also, it's like limited. With space, it's like infinite.
literally infinite. It's like just a void. Yeah, yeah. And like, I don't know, in both instances, like physically, you'll probably change quite a lot
Yeah,
because
no, for
there's no
sure.
like set like gravity. But I feel like if you're in the ocean, you'd also get like really strong
I
because
feel
of
like you
swimming.
get strong, but also you get like kind of get like maybe taller in a sense, or maybe sometimes like if you depending on like the pressure, you could also get shrink a little bit, which for your case, that might be a little unfortunate.
Wow. Of course, we
Um,
had to throw a short joke in there.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, would you rather always have to run or walk to your destination? Like,
Ooh.
even, like, you can't take any sort of transportation.
I would say walk.
Mhm.
Wait, no transportation?
Yeah.
Okay, I would say walk. Because it's like I feel like running be really awkward. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you're going to class and then you just see someone bolting. Like you see Bolt. Like I mean, I could make a profession. I would say actually no running because I could make a profession out of it.
I guess. Well, yeah, okay.
You know how the calves I would have from
Well,
running
same with
everywhere?
walking.
But the running.
Well,
you save
well,
time.
here's my opinion. Walking, because you can like you have more stamina with walking. With
Mm-hmm.
running, you get tired super fast. But with walking, you can walk slowly, or you can walk a little bit fast, not sprinting,
Well, I guess then the
but just
question
like fast
is,
walking.
would it be
I would
like would you be able to walk like fast like all the time, or would you have to take breaks? If you would have to take breaks, then walking makes more sense.
I would walk as slow or fast as I feel like.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Next one, let's do one more.
Yeah.
Would you not eat ice cream or chips for the rest of your life? I would say ice cream because I love chips. I love like my good old sea salt,
Yeah.
and pepper.
I don't know. I'm a sweet person, so I would not eat chips for the rest of my life.
I
Yeah.
get you.
Yeah.
So this week on WTOP, May started off with some fashion memes. So unless you live under a rock, you probably know that the Met Gala happened on May 1st. The theme this year was Karl Lagerfeld, A Line of Beauty, which is a tribute to the designer most of us have never really heard before. I usually roast the Met Gala outfits with my friends, but in finals I haven't been able to really do that. But it hasn't stopped me from noticing two stars who have made headlines recently. The first one being the amazing Doja Cat, who dressed up like Lagerfeld's famous cat, Chopette, who is definitely famous now thanks to Doja. As seen in the photo, Doja is wearing cat prosthetics and a white dress that resembles the fur of the cat. In one of her interviews, all she did was meow, which in my opinion is hilarious and on brand for her. The other star who stole my heart is Blackpink's Jennie Kim. You know how much I love K-pop. Seeing Jennie at an event like this is insane. Her appearance adds her to the handful of K-pop musicians who have went to this event, like Jackson Wang, CL, and the good old Gangnam Style Psy.
Nice. And in other news, a 40-pound shelter cat from Virginia found its forever home with homeowner Kay Ford. According to Rack Foundation, the shelter that the cat is from originally weighed 42 pounds when he went in. I mean, just look at this chonker.
Adorable.
He's so big. Oh gosh. And yes, he is most definitely on a diet to lose the weight. Luckily, Patches, that's the name of the cat, is still able to walk, but it takes a bit of encouragement to do so. Kay Ford, who adopted the cat, has set up a Facebook page for anyone to follow Patches' weight loss journey, titled Patches' Journey, and the page has now amassed 5,000 followers.
Oh no, they're gonna get another one after this. Coming up, we'll dive deep into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned, because it's about to get real.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill
Should we
told me it
tell
was
him?
Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
So today we are joined by our friends Kat Speed and Kenzie Shields. Why don't you tell us a little about yourself, such as your majors, interests, and clubs you're a part of?
Do you want to go first? Hi, I'm Kenzie. I am a journalism and music major. I'm a junior here, and I'm also an RA in Cayuga Hall.
My name is Kat Speed. I am a communication major with a minor in mathematics. I am a part of Vocal Effect. I'm an RA in Fennell. And yeah, I love singing.
Oh, it's great to have you guys on here. So let's get on with the disclaimers. And so heavy topics such as trauma and deep emotions will be discussed in this segment of the show. Some topics may be easily triggering and may be hard to listen to. The answers to the questions of the day pertain to our experiences only. Please listen to our experiences with an open mind and leave your judgments behind. This is a safe space.
We find it very important to delve into these topics because we want to spread awareness about the importance of healing and mental health. We are not licensed therapists nor studying to be ones. Therefore, if you feel called to ask for professional help, please visit the Mary Walker Health Center on campus to speak with a counselor. You're never alone. So, the question of the day is, how do you help people in need?
Yep. And today we're gonna, in honor of our RA guest, we're gonna be making door decks. Yay! Does anyone want to say anything first about the question?
So I think just like helping people in need, like it's very like situational. Like I think, I mean, you're gonna run into so many things that maybe you'll expect and maybe you won't expect. But you know, it's about how do you like handle those things. And I feel like I'm somebody who's like very like on for it, like all the time. Like I'm like ready for it, but like, you know, that's not the case for everybody. So I think just you know, being open to that, and you know, kind of being open to anything that comes through the door, like is just really really essential for that kind of, you know, especially like helping anybody, because I think you would want somebody to be helpful and open to you when you come to them about something.
Yeah, I try to also, like you said, like be open and be honest. And, you know, sometimes there'd be days when I just really, I'm not in the right headspace to be able to listen to someone.
Yeah.
So, like, it's important for me to, like, kind of evaluate myself before, like, diving right in. But I always, you know, try to be that friend that's always there to listen. Or like, I had this like bad habit of always giving unsolicited advice, but I've been working on just listening and and validating. And because I do that with others, I'm starting to also do that with myself. You know, yeah.
You know, it's kind of like the same way where it's like, sorry. Usually I do want to try and like help out my friends. I like listening. I like, you know, I do like giving advice when they ask it and when it's warranted. But what's kind of important also is just kind of just being there for them, I realize, especially like if I can give my own experiences, like how we do with the show, if I can give my own experiences to them and help them out in a way, then I'm totally fine with doing that. But also just kind of just being there for them. And something that I've liked to do recently is also check in on them afterwards, especially like if it's something really serious. I want to make sure that they're okay and like, you know, they're doing good and, you know, just, you know, all the little worries in life.
Right. I think, Kat, what you said about like sometimes you expect it and sometimes you don't. I think for me the biggest test comes when I don't expect it. You know, when I'm on call, when I have the on-call phone, I expect it to maybe ring at 3 a.m. at night, and I'm ready for that, and I feel emotionally prepared for that. But there are also moments where like someone might knock on my door, and I might not be emotionally prepared to deal with that incident. One time, someone knocked on my door when I literally had COVID. Did not know that at the time. I had tested negative that night, so I wasn't in quarantine or anything. Gotcha. But I was really, really sick, and I still had to do my job and respond. And I think that's one of the moments that I think of when I think of like helping someone. And it was okay in that moment to hand things off and get help from other people. But at the end of the day, you know, everyone needed to get taken care of. So
right, yeah, and being in like a position of authority or where your job is, you have to be on call for a set amount of time, is can be pretty taxing, you know. And like, especially if I